Things kind of been moving along at a different pace here. We finished our rest up last night, got ourselves together, went about, got some info done. Ragnar finished that new sword of his. Apparently, like, people said it was, like, touched by the gods and all kinds of crazy stuff going on there. I'm not quite sure how serious people were, but heck, maybe so. I myself went down to the watch house to figure out about this asylum we were supposed to go to, and they were telling me the place might be full of spooks and such, like ghosts and all kinds of sort of things. Well, I mean, I'm not sure myself about it, but I told everybody what's going on, and we gathered ourselves together and decided to head down there to see for ourselves. I mean, we have to get down there regardless. When we got down there, though, it is definitely spooky down here. Dead bodies everywhere, lots of dust, terrible things going on. And after exploring a few rooms, we got attacked by these giant spiders. Apparently, Miss Ray there launched this giant ice ball on top of one of them, just kind of blew it to pieces. And we, like, squashed the last couple others. And, based off of that, we're just moving forward and see what else we can find. That's more or less it.
So, moving forward.
So I guess Marcus will look around the room and go, well, should I, keep searching up ahead myself, or does anybody else want to take the lead on this?
I can help.
Sure, one sec. Marcus will step over here, and first thing he's going to do is step up onto the ceiling. I'm going to check up here.
Check the ceiling for traps.
So he just walks along the ceiling.
How high is the ceiling?
About 10 feet up.
Okay.
Anybody else notice these weird statue demon-like things?
You would see
what
that
are those?
what seems to be sort of like stone gargoyle statue heads that kind of like protrude from the wall. They just seem to be about melon-sized. Just these kind of... There's chips in the stone where it might have received a little bit of damage from getting hit or something like that, or knocked into. But...
Is it just me, or these kind of things seem like the sort of stuff you wouldn't want in a place for, crazy people to be?
They're probably trapped, Marcus.
You think so?
They look like they scream, "Hey, I'm trapped with a firebolt, acid arrow, flamethrower. Who knows?"
I don't know. If you
Maybe
clean
it'll
it
come
up a
to
bit, I'm
life.
sure if you clean it up a bit, it'll look nice. A little bit of touch up, some brew.
Maybe a paint job?
Just examine the room.
Exactly.
Maybe they just make you dance.
Also, are these actual bodies on the floor?
Yes.
Yeah, they're skeletons.
Okay. Kenny looks down at those, just like,
We take care of these as well. Maybe find like a nice little burial place to set them aside, and then just like sweep up the floors, and it'll look nice.
Well, yes, I'm sure it will, but we're also underground, Candy.
Do people not live underground?
Oh, heck, lots of
Dwarves
people
do.
live underground. A lot of gnomes do too, don't they? They don't like halflings living like hills.
Do they?
They have a city. Actually, roll me a history check, Marcus.
Like I would know.
Might
Nope.
travel around.
I'll roll one just for poops and smiles.
Candy's got no fucking clue.
It was there, Miss Rhea. Do you want to take a look at these statues? You're pretty good at like finding trap sort of things, right?
That's what we're going to start talking. I thought you were going to ask me about halflings.
Do you know about halflings?
Oh, do you? I know. I don't think you'd be able to know even with that high. Like, I don't think you know too much about.
I mean, he
halfling.
could have read about it since traveling with us.
Read about it. I don't really know.
I don't know, it
Yeah.
depends on what he's been reading.
No, I don't think Aino would be able to, just with his background knowledge. Rhea, you would know that the Halflings, their city is called Vastmoria. Pretty fairly close between in the central region of Castrofel. Just a little bit south from the center part of it. And the city is half on the ground and the other half is floating in the air. It also, there was a bit of a catastrophe about 50 odd years ago, where the half of the upper part of Vastmoria crashed into the half of the lower portion, which
I would know that because I've been to Vastmoria.
oh well, then there you go. You would actually know that as well, though.
Yeah, that was one of the cities you picked up for me. So I'm like, I'm
yeah.
like, that sounds familiar. I think I've
yeah,
been there.
okay. Yeah, there you go. You would know that as well, then. You actually been there,
I didn't know it was a halfling city, but I knew the city.
right? Yeah, fair.
Huh.
Okay.
I wonder if they call it Vastmoria because they were trying to, compensate for something.
Anyway, Rhea will go over and she'll do to investigate these trap things.
Okay. Roll me investigation. What
Sadness.
is-
That's the opposite of my history roll, legit. It flipped around.
Well, even with that roll, you do have a high passive investigation, high enough that when you approach, you see that the pressure plate is slightly lifted. And you kind of like inspect under it, and you can see that underneath the actual tile in front of you, a large stone plate, you can see what seems to be small machinations. It could be because you should be able to. Oh, unless you're still loading.
What?
No, I was talking to Damien.
I like the idea that I don't have to worry about pressing the pressure plate because I'm on the roof.
But yeah, it seems like it's connected and kind of leads into the west wall from underneath.
So is it just one of these tiles, or is it like all of these?
Well, from being right next to it, that's what you've observed is the one that's currently in front of you.
Does
Not the
anybody know
one.
how to deactivate a trap?
Yes, you activate it.
Oh, fair enough. Wait a minute, I got an idea. I'm just gonna on the ceiling.
I have a
No way, I got this. Candy, come over here. I'll swing you across Tarzan style.
All right.
As he reaches his hands out to like be a rope for people to swing across from.
Ray figured that this tile wasn't trapped. That central tile is trapped. That one isn't.
Candy will jump and grab his hands.
Okay.
This is gonna end terribly.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh,
Do I assist because I'm helping with this? So it's an advantage?
You roll
Because
me.
I'm proficient.
I mean,
Question.
you're swinging it across. You're more of a strength check.
So I do acrobatics, he does strength.
He does athletics.
But we got this
Before-
backwards, Nikki.
Before
Wait,
this
so-
happens,
Yeah.
Oh.
what do you call it? Have we seen how the traps work? Because I don't know what.
No, we haven't. This is the first
No.
trap we've seen.
Okay. We could just throw something.
I mean, do we got anything that's heavy enough to activate, you think?
I have a sledgehammer.
I have a javelin.
Have a shield.
Rhea pulls out the rock that Evelyn gave her.
Candy will
How
let
about
go
this?
of Marcus's hands.
Let's see if the tile next to the one that's obviously trapped is trapped, or maybe we climb over the head. Hmm?
Or, I could help you across, I guess, from the head. That's also safe.
Oh, actually, if it's a matter of strength, then how about you let me or Einar wear the little magic thingy, and we go on the ceiling and swing all you guys over.
I mean, that works, except it's going to take an hour for you to get used to the shoes.
I
Oh,
mean-
one of those.
How about this? The tile that's lifted is kind of broke looking.
Well, that's just how it is.
Actually, I got an idea. Marcus will stand over top. Everybody step back!
How do we step in the other room?
That'll work. And hanging upside down and kind of like crouching up so he's close to the ceiling as possible to see what happens. He'll take his bow staff out and just gently press it. This is stupid as fuck, and I know it. We'll gently press his staff onto the pressure plate.
So you're like basically ducking on the ceiling and then
Yeah.
pushing your bow. Okay. Okay. As you push down onto it, you hear the stone slab kind of sink in with a grinding sound, and you just see the jaw gonna like it. There's this very small kind of clicking sound, and you hear more stone grinding as a bolt of fire shoots out. I need you to roll me a dex save with advantage.
I don't want to see that.
17.
Oops, I didn't need to do that as Rayo. Oops.
Oh, jeez.
That is 8 reduced to 4 points of fire damage as you see it just kind of blasts into the bow staff, and as it impacts, the fire kind of blasts outwards, like it's kind of scorching you a little bit as it kind of licks up into the ceiling.
Woo! It's a hot one, guys!
Oh, are you alright?
That's a little burn, nothing I can't handle.
Why don't you test the one next to it if you're feeling good enough?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
On the negative side, though, it looks like the trap reset.
It kind of just once you take the weight off of it, doesn't seem to shift back up. It just
Yeah, it
seems
looks
to
like-
lock down.
It looks like it locked down, so it should be safe now.
Candy will walk over it.
Nothing happens.
Huh, it really is safe. Come on, guys.
Yeah, one sec. There's another head up here. We might want to not just run across in case that one's booby trapped as well.
Booby trap.
I see what you did there.
Oh god.
It looks like we got rooms to the east and the west as well.
Perhaps we should check them first.
Sounds like a plan. What do you think first?
Left.
Left? Okay.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Yeah, left.
Okay, I'll scout ahead just in case, though. Is that a good idea, or you guys want to stick together as a group?
Just don't move too far ahead. Oh wait, there's gold on that table in there.
Ragnar rushes in.
I'm sure nothing bad ever happens by splitting up.
Marcus will
No,
stealth ahead.
we'll stay together. We'll stay together.
Marcus will stealth ahead on the ceiling.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
24.
Alrighty.
I'm pretty sure I'm invisible to the party.
Just gonna make your way through the alleyway on the ceiling. Well,
I like
alleyway
the-
stone passage.
I'm like the girl in the ring just crawling on it. Don't see anything, right? Looks like it's safe in here, guys. Candy just rushes in.
Candy, as you rush in,
God.
you start to hear the
Oh,
sounds
no.
of rattling as you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oops.
Oh, Jesus. Am I still stealthed?
Yeah, you're still stealthed on the ceiling. Notice the loud running. And,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
So Marcus basically was just like, "It's safe, guys." Candy ran in. Suddenly, everything gets up.
Pretty much.
Ooh, nice initiative.
Oops, didn't cut that trigger. Yeah.
I never did figure out how to roll initiative.
You right
click your token, and then the sword and shield on the bottom right,
Okay.
and then
Whoa! Speedy boy.
next to the chat bubble on the top right, the combat tracker, and then you can roll the dice there.
So Damien will be able to catch up with us.
So it's a little fist icon next to the chat bubble. Yeah.
Oh, God. We heard so much trouble.
I'm like not doing well health wise. How did that happen?
You got hit by a
Giant spider. Yeah.
That's a good. Did I use any spell slots? Because it looked like I hadn't.
Don't think he did.
No, I think
Also, I have really bad spells prepared. I used the first level, I guess. I could have had fine traps prepared. I should have been here last time.
Find traps. What a spell. Okay. Top of the round.
Top of the
Marcus.
morning to you. Don't worry, guys. I'll hold this room down.
Marcus gets advantage on his first action.
That he does.
He rolled, yeah.
So, all I can see is that spooky ghost thingy there, right?
Yeah, you just kind of see it emerge from the wall, and you can just kind of see the kind of blue form of it just kind of peek through, still like slightly partially in the wall, and it's just kind of like peering out towards you.
Well,
Lets out this manic laughter.
well, that ain't good. I think I'm gonna just, and his first strike will be an advantage, as he will unleash his glowy attacks.
Okay. Oh no.
24 for 10 radiant.
Hits.
Thank God for advantage. Second attack. 26 for 6 damage.
Also hits.
bonus attack. 20 for 5 damage.
It looks like it's on death's door.
Flurry of blows. 21 for 7 damage.
Okay. There's a bunch of just unarmed strikes coming out as you send a flurry of radiant blast into it, just completely just shredding it apart. As each radiant impact leaves like a hole in its form until it lets out this and just disappears.
Well, that wasn't so bad. And just taps back. Hey, right! I'm not realizing there's I cannot see anything else, so I don't know. Hey, I think we got them all. As he walks back to just back in the hallway to see.
Is that confirmed?
I don't know. I didn't see anything else in there. And
Damien.
I'm mostly retreating because I am not a frontline fighter.
Yeah. I'm guessing Damien knows which one of these two is like good to step on, right?
Yeah, the first two.
You're already on the spot.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Don't go past the 2 hallways and you're good.
Whose turn is it?
Damien.
Damien's.
Mine. That was 5. Let's see. How into the room does he want to go? What's in the other room? What can I see in the other room?
The room to the right.
Yeah, nothing. Okay.
Yeah, you see a table.
Can you even see
I
that?
am going. I am going to. Oh, come on! There's gonna be something I can do. I will. I can't see everyone else's health. So how's everyone else doing?
Everyone's fine.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
just almost at half health.
Yeah, you got ambushed by a spider.
Oh, that's okay.
The one help is him.
You were the only one who got hit during
Yeah.
combat.
Pretty much.
What do you call it? Okay, then I will.
I think it crit.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Yeah, I guess I'll cast enhance ability on myself.
Okay.
What attribute are you picking?
I'll be picking Owl's Wisdom. Or wait, which one is? Investigation is for finding traps, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Fox's
it's-
cunning, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So then I'll do Fox's Cunning. That's yeah.
Okay.
and
That's your
I'll,
action.
yeah, and I'll just get ready to start looking down to try to figure out the quickest path away from this.
Candy.
That's me.
Hop back in, grab my sheet. Candy. Oh, that thing's already dead?
Mhm.
Yeah, I exploded in one attack.
Did we see or hear where other enemies were?
You hear more like kind of slight like laughing sounds.
Do I hear from where?
It seems to be just echoing all throughout the room in here.
The room that I'm in?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just hear.
What's so funny?
She'll go over here. 5. 10. I don't see anything.
Marcus, Candy left my sight.
20.
never mind. Oh wait, no, she's gone again.
No, I can't see her.
35.
Say there was a ghost in there.
I exploded it though.
40.
These things go through walls. Damien, do these things
I
go
don't
through
see
walls?
anything.
You're smart.
Do I know if these things go through walls? Or that'd be an intelligence check on my. I feel like that's something I would just know.
Roll me an Arcana check whether or not you've dealt with and read up.
You got advantage at least.
Yeah, I got advantage, so.
Yeah, you do.
Oh wait, am I missing all of my rage from the last one?
No, I don't think
You shouldn't be missing any
recovered.
rage.
Yeah,
How
I
do
don't
I-
think you actually long rested from.
I
You
don't
should
do...
just need to roll it. It should roll 2, so
Oh, okay.
just pick the higher.
Oof.
That's fairly enough to know
She
that
doesn't see anything.
spirits can go through walls.
Yeah, they can go through walls.
Ah!
I don't. Kid just
Wonderful.
called from out of sight. I don't see anything here, guys.
To be fair, I think I might be able to handle some of them. If they are near.
Alright, I guess I'll just stay on alert then.
She'll hold her action to swing her battle axe to any enemy that comes within range.
Well, howdy!
Judah!
Right on top of your turn.
Oh. Ah, yes, where I belong.
We're being attacked by
There are
spooks.
ghosts in the walls.
There are
Wall
spooks.
ghosts.
On the plus side, I exploded one in my first attack. Oh, so
That surprises absolutely no one.
Find a lot of undead in this campaign so far.
I had picked the right class.
Listen. I have too much of
Let him
a
live.
too much of an affinity for undead for whatever reason.
No, man, I get it. They make great monsters because it's a great way for having enemies you have to fight because you really can't reason with them.
And they make sense in pretty much 80-90% of the situation, like any location. It's like,
Yeah.
well, what's here? Well, you can't put many beasts in here or many monstrosities.
Screen loading be like burr.
Yeah, it'll take a while. You're currently in a hallway, and you can't see Candy.
Understood.
Marcus activated a trap that let out a firebolt, but then it stopped. It just stopped activating.
Got it.
Magic, he did that on purpose.
I see. Well, how's everybody healing wise?
Damien's got fucked up by the spider last time.
Literally the only person I wasn't even playing him.
Yeah, I know.
I only took 4 damage. I'm only down 4 HP from the fire trap I activated, so everybody could cross.
I can't open my
I haven't been
character sheet or anything else. I'm
You'll,
tempted
it'll
to
take.
refresh, but I know that fixes nothing.
It makes it worse. You'll be fine.
I'm so terrified of what's coming up.
I'm just gonna chill. So, how is everyone?
Doing
Do you want me to
good.
take your turn?
Huh?
Do you want me to take your turn?
No, take your grimy hands off my fucking character. People were dying, apparently.
Damien from Elia.
I said people were dying, but I meant the ghosts.
Yeah, they ghost died.
Well, good night, guys. It's been real.
It's about to get spooky.
I swear to fucking God. I'm just seeing gray. Like, that's all.
No, that's
Oh,
that's how
that's the load band. It takes a while. This map is huge, apparently.
yeah.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Okay.
So-
Well, how are the ghosts health-wise, from what we can tell?
You can't see anything else.
There was one ghost we saw. I killed it in the first round of combat, first turn. Now we just hear horrible laughing coming from every corner of the place.
Ah, I love that. If only we had a paladin that knew protection of good and evil still.
Or
Pain.
detect undead.
So realistically, there's not really much you can do except anticipate.
Yeah, except for like move.
Yeah.
I will say I will still give. Wait, how many health points out of Damien are you missing?
He's bloodied.
Bloodied. Understood. I'm gonna slap him with that. Me squinting like, oh well, he can heal himself, but well, fine. DM, if you could gift him a level 2 healing word. How many? Actually, before you do, how many spell slots of level 2 do I have?
You're fresh. You have not
I'm
used
fresh?
anything.
Awesome. Yeah, go ahead and throw it at him. And then for my
10 points of
action,
healing.
Nice.
and then for my action, God, I don't fucking know. I guess, yeah, I'll just take my dodge action. Just be careful
Okay.
of anything that's bad.
Candy.
I knew this was coming.
You see emerging from within the room, coming out towards you. You get your attack towards it. You see this kind of like this visage of this like woman, and you see in her head there's like small holes in her scalp, which seems like they were doing something to their scalp.
Does she seem aggressive?
Yeah, she's moving over towards you.
Alright, swing of the axe.
Okay.
Nah, she's just reaching her arms out for a hug.
That's gonna be a hug,
Maybe.
alright.
You don't know what
Nice candy.
Oof.
That does indeed hit.
Oof.
Doing.
with that, Katie like calls out, just like, guys, there's one over here.
Licorice is not magical, correct?
No.
Okay.
No.
But doesn't it have a silver... Didn't you silver half of it, Nano?
I don't think licorice is silvered.
Oh, no,
I
that's
said
right.
that I did, that I wanted to, but
I don't think it actually happened.
yeah.
Also,
Okay.
I remember when you gave it to her, you said that it was.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. Silver doesn't matter.
Okay.
As it's going to try and like push itself into your body, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Yep, here it comes.
Oh,
Candy's
no.
about to get possessed, guys.
Oh, this is bad for you guys.
Don't worry, we'll put you down.
No.
Oh, I can see now, guys.
We already know Marcus can do it.
Rhea.
I'm clicking my sheet and it's not going.
Look how pretty Rhea is. A queen.
It says you're not in the
Ew.
game.
Oh,
It's true.
leave and come back in then.
Yeah, I don't see your character anywhere.
Do you want me to roll it for you?
Yeah.
Here it
I will.
comes.
Change it to public for the meantime as I roll the save.
Does Damien have
Oh
a light
god,
spell?
that's not gonna work.
That is a
Does anyone have
failure.
what?
Light
failed?
spell.
Mm-hmm.
You rolled an 11.
Don't check out the inspiration.
I
Yeah,
He
don't.
does not
Does
have
not.
a light spell.
Ah.
Oh,
As-
okay, so- good. I'm glad that I'm casting it.
He doesn't like
You guys-
to possessed by anything other than Syl.
As you see this, the form of the woman just kind of as she goes into your body, and you just feel as if your control of your body is just shunted to one side, and you can no longer, like, your vision just slowly grows dark, and you no longer have control of your body.
So, question.
Mhm.
If I am possessed and the creature is now aggro, can I control Candy and attack the party?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Mind you, you do not have any access to any of your abilities. You can just
Yeah.
attack.
You can
Damn.
just attack.
Okay, fine.
You're a little too excited for that.
I've always wanted to.
Evil
Thinking emoji.
candy.
Big thinking emoji. How dare.
Oh, is it currently the creature's turn or no?
No. Coming out towards you, Marcus, as it kind of looms in from the wall, it kind of looks over towards you, and yeah, this one's also gonna make. I need you to make a charisma save.
What is this, honey?
At least on the plus side, I have a decent charisma. That'll pass.
You see it try to push into your form, and it's just the radiant light just emanating from your fists, just underneath the gloves. It just kind of shields back.
Hey, that's the bad touch.
And then it's gonna swoop back into the room. You get an
Do I?
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I was about to say I get attack of opportunity, right? Glowy fist.
Hits, but deals 3 points of damage.
Technically, my glowy fists are. I guess, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Rhea.
Well,
Watch out, everybody! These things trying to take over your body. I have this imagine a devil be gone meme.
Go on. Someone help Candy.
I mean, only one person in the
No
party
one
can
knows.
help. And we don't know. Yeah, we don't know what happened to you.
Yeah, that's the great part. Because you just
Much-
said there's one in here.
Yeah. Mind you, Marcus might be able to put two and two together after one just tried to possess him.
so I can't do anything. So
Hold your
I'm just-
action.
I'm just dodge. Dodge.
That's not going to help
Yeah,
with possession.
I was
Candy goes after
I
one,
was
but that's the thing. If
debating
Candy goes
between
after one,
holding an
it's
action to do something or dodging, and I'm like, but what do I do? And because I'm like, because dodging doesn't help against the charisma, but it helps against if Candy comes and slaps me.
Yeah.
Mind you don't know Candy's possessed.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking like in general
I didn't,
right now.
But everyone dodged. Never know what could come out. Ooh.
But then I'm like, if I hold a attack, what do I hold?
If
So I'm
something
just gonna
aggressive.
dodge.
Just-
I'm just gonna dodge.
Okay,
'Cause I don't know.
Einar's up.
Cool. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna peek in.
Can't see any.
I see Candy. Candy, did you kill that one already?
Looks at him.
That's I'm just imagining that he's creepy.
Candy just looks at him and just gives a shrug.
Right.
And then looks around the room and holds her axe.
Well, I suppose he will at this point. Yeah, I feel like he would hold his attack for when one popped out or something, try to attack him.
Okay, Marcus.
Okay, Marcus will go. I'm seeing that the ghost. Did the ghost go up or down?
He went down, south.
So Marcus will go 5, 10. Step over top of Anar. Hey, I think I saw one of them ghosts go south. Oh, hey, Candy! With my 21 passive perception, would I notice something's fucked up?
That would probably be
I mean,
insight.
perception and insights.
I have a pretty
Yeah.
high insight too, but it.
Candy, roll me a deception check.
Oh, damn it! I'm not good at those.
You're gonna be had.
You're just twitching wildly.
I want to attack something.
You probably are, Nikki. It's just whether or not it's going to be a surprise or not for Einar.
Ooh.
My passive 16.
Insight.
That would beat my insight is 16, unfortunately. Yep. Passive would be 16.
You don't know.
Yep. Yeah. Well, okay. 20. There you are, you ghostly motherfucker! And I will unleash my attacks.
Okay. Hits.
Max damage.
Oof.
Misses.
Bonus attack.
Hits.
How's he looking?
Bloodied as the radiant blast, the two of them just striking into it. You see, she just kind of shields back from the form as the radiant blast just kind of tear away into her.
It looks like... You know what? Fuck it. I can back on short rest. Blast him again with a flurry of blows.
Okay.
Damn.
Hits.
Oh, nice. These things got shit AC.
I'm trying to remember if any of you motherfuckers... Did Marcus ever use that inspiration I gave last time?
It would have been too long.
I think you did.
It's been more
Yeah,
than 10
okay.
minutes, man.
Get it.
Damien.
28 damage. Hey, I haven't done moving yet. Marcus like,
Oh.
I'll just go down here and just check these cells too, because I make sure there's none others, but there's one in that cell over there, Einar!
Okay. Damien.
Yeah, Damon's gonna start checking these for traps.
Okay. Investigation.
Jesus, I can never
Looking-
roll.
Looking around the room and just kind of checking the tiles. Seems fine.
Great. Damon's gonna step forward.
Step forward where? Okay, I need you to make a dex save.
Oh no.
Right before he does it, he's like, "Oh, there's no more." He'll step forward. Oh boy.
I imagine we just hear from the back.
10, oof.
Well, it could be a 5. It's a 10. As the rate you just lost the healing that
Jesus.
what just gave. As you hear the sound of the stone just kind of sink, and you just hear the grinding, and just another bolt of fire comes out as it just slams into the side of you, hurting quite a bit.
Yeah, I think I have to roll a con save now for enhance ability.
Yeah, that you do.
All the good that did for me.
Rest in peace.
You save.
Okay, let's
Pretty
look
good.
at it.
Candy. Is that the end of your turn?
He's going to Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He doesn't have to heal himself right now.
He's not
Can
going to
you
finish moving or take any actions or anything?
I guess he'll.
Oh, wait, no, he did his action already.
Yeah, I only have bonus action. He'll just stand there. This one is
Okay.
safe now.
Candy. I would like you to smack Einar.
Oh, really? I was gonna go for the one all alone. Okay. Sorry.
Technically, both of us are all alone.
Oh, no. Raya can see him.
Right, you moved into his space.
Oh.
Not to mention, it is admittedly more poetic that, Candy strikes him with the weapon that he made for her.
Oh my
God, that's true.
That's funny.
god.
Alright,
That's
first
smart.
attack.
Good old poetic irony. Whew.
Second attack.
That'll hit. That'll miss.
At
Taking
least
8 points of slashing damage as Candy suddenly you just see this shift as she kind of been looking around before, almost rather quiet and strange. Suddenly she just lunges towards you with a great axe, slashing into you.
Well, I held my attack for anything that attacked me, so I'm gonna use it.
No! How could you, your dear friend?
Candy, that is not what that axe is for. Oof. Alright.
Why? What have I ever done to you?
Some of this axe in his chest. Ah!
Marcus, I think that ghost got her.
Imagine I just look over and see like Candy's axe on his shoulder. It's like, you might be right.
Ghost got what?
I think Candy's possessed.
What?
Evelyn turns to the others and just like, I think he said Candy's playing chess.
Evelyn.
Hi.
Kick me!
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I guess in this instance, Evelyn would run over here and just kind of peek. Everything's technically happening at the same time, so I suppose you'd just see an axe wound lodged in his chest. Or let's be honest, given their height difference, like his torso.
Yeah.
And she goes over there and then looks over towards Damien, and I would say is Damien human? Do we know that? Is he seemingly human, I should say?
He's seemingly human.
Understood. Would it be an action to hand him the... Actually, no, I could just drop the weapon. That doesn't require an action, does it?
Dropping no.
Okay, yeah. Well, I will drop the dagger that had the light spell casted onto it, so he will not be in the dark, afraid and alone. Well, he has Rhea with him, but...
I mean,
Rhea's
technically
not
he's lit
fucking
on fire right now.
I hate that. What does she care more about right now? I hate it here. Hold on, I have to fucking take away one of my second levels. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna... God damn. This is such a weird scenario.
We need an exorcism.
Devil be gone!
Need an exercise? What?
Somebody get the treadmill!
Evelyn just kind of squints over towards Damien with just like a really look, just seeing like the
Listen,
scorching
Damien has
on his
just
clothing.
been burned. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, come on, man.
He's got some tendonitis. That there was probably a loud explosion from the fire.
Yeah, I will say that kind of at that she'll kind of move forward and how do words oh wait, no, that is not the right tool. I still don't know how to use this fucking site.
Yeah, imagine how much
Okay,
worse this would have been if Marcus and Candy got possessed.
I imagine that would be terrible. Okay, wait. So I was over here previously. Okay, yeah, no. I have to be over there because I dropped it over there, and then 20 extra feet of movement over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the dodge. Wait. Now, in case Mr. Big Boy moves, yeah, I'm just gonna take the dodge action. So,
Okay.
Unless do I want to heal? Nah. You've been okay until now, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I will simply take my dodge action.
This one's going to go in the room behind you, Evelyn, wanting to get away from Marcus.
Moshi.
Oh my Moshinderi.
Nani?
But
No,
no, it is going to reach out towards you. At disadvantage, but that is a natural. Well, the second one is a natural 15. So I believe 20 hits.
Yeah.
You take 19 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, that's hot.
As
Imagine a
you
Marcus here screaming.
just see it looming from around the corner. Even though you're like getting ready to dodge out of the way, just not being able to predict it where quite it's coming from, and it manages to come up from behind you, and you just hear,
A virtue sleeps, a sin doth weeps, my mind will plunge and go.
Excelina?
The price is steep, the 7 collects what's owed.
I should mention, I guess for the sake of this and for the sake of the comedy, Marcus, for the first time that you've honestly ever heard Evelyn cuss, all you just hear in the echoing reverb of the fucking hallway is just, ah! Fuck!
That doesn't sound good. Oh no, what's going on over there?
Yeah, it popped out of the room into the hallway. It's probably gonna go in the other room.
and then it's gonna
Chicken
Wait a
shit.
second.
Yep.
Wait a second, actually I need to check something.
Or are you resistant? See if you're resistant to necrotic or something.
No, I was hoping that I had something for this, but it's fine. Everything's fine.
And it fled. Do you get your attack of opportunity?
I hope so. I don't think I'd be able to do anything.
I'd be able to hit it.
Ugh. I mean, that'd be nice. But unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to add my fucking, the Psychic Blades damage, but I can cut at it, I guess. Sobs.
Better than nothing.
I suppose.
I mean, I effed it up pretty good already, man.
Yeah, it's pretty
Alright.
bad.
Hiya!
Hit.
Oh shit!
Shoot it with salt rock, it'll go away.
How do I do the damage?
Is
Click
there a
damage.
button that says roll damage? Yeah.
I'll just click that. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Which will probably be half to 2.
2. I don't want to apply double damage to it. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. As you manage to swipe at it before it retreats into the northern wall. Rhea.
I hate my life. I accidentally hit back like a silly.
Again. Oof.
We out here.
We out here.
What do you want to do?
So it's the one that's possessing Candy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was another one?
Another one retreated away.
Okay. I don't like not being able to see because my brain's like, I don't know, things.
I'd say hold an action to attack it if it pops out of the wall, which most likely is going to.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay. You're holding Frostbolt.
Yeah.
I know. Candy smacked you.
Yes, she did. Candy! What's
I
the
loaded
name
in as soon as my
tag?
turn was over.
I'm gonna ask as I shield bash her. Knock her on her butt.
What'd you
Okay.
ask? I didn't hear.
What's the name
What's
of
the
that?
name of the axe?
Oh, the licorice.
Well, I don't know if the ghost would know. That's the thing.
No, the ghost wouldn't know.
Oh, you're actually asking. Okay.
Yeah.
Lick of relish.
So, I guess the ghost just looks very confused as I ask the question. Yep, that's a possession, I think. And I'm shield bashing.
You needed
to knock it out.
confirmation?
He was willing to attack me without knowing?
That wasn't what I was focusing on. I thought it was already obvious.
Andy, I need a contested athletics check.
Ooh.
Wait, am I rolling that? It says you're not in again.
I'm in the game.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think they get proficiency, though, do they? You don't get proficiencies or anything. I'm not sure. Ghosts have some odd stuff.
Wait, it's not. Okay, I guess I'm not in the game. Oh, wait, no, I
there you
am. 15.
That's a
You
failure.
got knocked on your butt.
Candy.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna attack with advantage on these. I'm sorry, Candy, but
Why?
because you were excited to do this.
Destruction.
Oof.
6 points of slashing damage.
It's at
11
advantage, good
points.
sir.
Oh, 11 points of damage.
Yes. Piss off, ghost.
God damn it.
And then
And for clarification, I was excited about something I can't control. You can control this.
I'm gonna
Budget.
take a
These-
step back.
That's an attack of opportunity, a disadvantage for Candy.
Woo!
I know. All according to Keikaku.
Watch me
Incoming
two nat 20s,
double
man.
crit, yeah.
I know.
Come on, roll!
It's a gamble, but I'm gonna do
I
it.
pressed the button. I'm not sure if it's going.
Yeah, I think your like internet's doing the
God
weird.
damn it.
Because it keeps saying you're dropping in and out of the game.
Mm.
Ree. Can you roll for me?
Yeah, I will. That is a 15.
That
Listen,
would definitely not
Damn
hit him.
Trying to squeeze
No,
at his
Candy,
legs, and he just leaves his range. Marcus.
Hey, Marcus will 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, looks down at Candy lying on the floor, goes, ooh, that ain't good. 25, 30. Ah, there you are, you ghostly fuck, and I will unleash 3 more blasts.
Okay.
I'm assuming because Candy is prone and I'm on the roof, I don't have to suffer disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, she's prone, so she's not threatening you.
Yeah, okay.
Could someone more squishy come within range?
Yeah, no, Marcus just did.
Is he squishy?
Yeah,
That man's
I'll
pretty
just that right. I'll walk right up to you.
That is 22 to hit for 5 damage.
Yep, hits.
Shit, 12 for 8.
That also hits as you blast it apart as it's just kind of emerging back to the wall, and you catch it just as it's come out, and just radiant energy as it lets out a and just fades into as it's slowly being the radiance just burning it away.
Well, that's one down. It's 30 feet. I got 10 more feet back. Yeah. You know, I still got my bonus action too. Marcus looks down at Ken and goes, probably don't want to mess with that again. Once was enough. So he goes 15 or 35, 40. We'll use a key point to Step of the Wind. They go, do. Excuse me, ladies. Can't go here.
Oh my god.
You ran in.
Emily just turns around and says, and where are you going?
Well, I can't hit Candy. We're friends.
Marcus, the ghost will come out eventually. Hopefully.
I'm just gonna check something. Can I check something?
Damien.
Yes.
I love being a meme.
Nice.
Candy
So
will
that
look at
hurt
this.
last time. But you know, up and at 'em. You know, that's what my the dude who taught me always said. So he's gonna try to investigate again.
Jesus.
Okay.
Poor Einar. You guys are forcing him to beat up Candy.
Looking around the rest of the room, it doesn't seem like there's any more traps in this hallway.
If there's any more traps in this hallway.
Just seems like it's fine. Like the two traps were basically from these goggles, and that's it.
Okay. Does anything happen?
Nope. You could.
Marcus kind of looks over at Damien walking away. He's like, Damien, where are you going?
I found a path.
Oh,
That's great, but you realize Candy's possessed, right?
Oh, and then Damon's gonna turn around and you just see like half of his face is like burnt.
Ooh. Yeah, you gotta be careful for those.
Didn't
I should ask.
notice.
Did Storm, did you leave a light source inside of the other room area?
What other room?
Oh, over here, where Marcus
No.
is standing. Yeah, I dropped the thing. I'm just
Oh.
that now.
Oh, okay, so that's where it is.
What do you call it? So then Damon's just gonna be like, okay, I'll I think I can help with that. Okay, I'll be okay. And then he's gonna go down.
How big is it?
Well, it's 20 by 20 bright, 20 dim. In the middle where Marcus is shining bright as always.
So 40 dim, 20 bright.
40 dim. Damn. Okay.
No, 40 is it's
that
20
won't
dim,
work.
20 bright. It just
Okay.
You have to do 40 dim because if you do 20 dim, 20 bright, you'll just see the bright.
yeah, exactly.
I think that works. I don't.
I mean, I see the light.
I will move. Wait, hold on. I'll move Evelyn into the darkness and then back.
Yeah, that's working.
Okay. Was I directly next to Rhea? I forgot.
Yeah, you were directly
Yeah.
next to Rhea.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if Nikki is in, but I would like you to go and hit a squishy target, and that is Evelyn.
Just as a sticky goes, cheers.
I'm really glad I dodged.
Oh, when she's dodging?
Yep.
Yeah, but getting through Ina's armor is gonna be more difficult. And the ghost is like, nah.
I am not. Oh wait, it reestablished. Okay.
That's why Marcus got the hell out of there. It's like, I don't want to deal with a psycho Candy.
I already did once.
All right, I gotta bring up my sheet again since I momentarily lost connection.
Tell your internet to stop.
I
Mark,
would love.
What?
It's not letting me bring up my sheet, so can you roll twice for me, please?
Yeah.
Marcus remembers the fights. Oh god, thank god it's a Oh god, thank god it was a disadvantage. Thank god you're not allowed to reckless.
Well, the first one still hits,
Yeah.
doing 13 points of damage.
That's fine. That's okay.
Oh my goodness!
I can take 13.
I love how the crit did less damage than the normal.
Candy, No, that's your turn. As you just come around the corner, ignoring Aina. Aina, you can get an attack of opportunity if you want.
No.
Actually, you've got their crit damage done wrong.
Is it?
Well, because they're a half orc, they get an extra D12 for the critting.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But that's rolled after.
Okay.
Yeah.
That just rolled. Yeah, you just roll it. And Candy takes.
I don't think the ghost can use any of that though.
No.
No, they can't. Yeah, that's true.
Just do the attacks.
Should I deduct your health, Nikki?
Yeah, I can't open.
How
the
bad is
Wait,
she
what?
looking?
She's looking bloody now.
How low is Wait. How is Candy taking damage?
Einar's been messing her up.
I know.
Evelyn.
He's trying to beat the ghost out of her.
Am I?
How bloody do you say?
Oh yeah. Also, my brain is just having things. I did hold my action to attack.
Oh, true. You can let it go.
Oh.
God damn it.
Hits doing 4 points of cold damage, which I will deduct.
Wait, where the fuck is Einar?
Eina's in the room.
Wow,
How the fuck is he
2d10
doing
damage
to
and you
Candy
rolled
then?
2d10.
I'm so confused.
He.
Wait a minute, didn't Einar get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already
that's what-
took it.
Oh, did you
He
took
just-
it? I didn't see it. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
there it is.
that's why. Okay. In that case,
Dodging.
so luckily because Ray is behind and Candy's in front, nobody actually sees this because Candy's not fucking present currently. Wonderful. And because as this happens and as she kind of takes this attack, Evelyn, for a quick moment, her eyes drop, and so does her expression, and she just stares directly into Candy's eyes and just says, I think you need a bit of a nap. And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna cast sleep.
Yeah, so was I. I was like, that's
Yeah,
clever.
so was I.
No. Everyone's hurting me except for Marcus
You except for Marcus.
and Damien.
Damien's preoccupied.
Damon's...
That's
Damon's having a
that
different fight.
I think I rolled max damage on that.
That is a lot of
Can you-
that. No,
can you roll?
almost.
You need to,
Yeah,
You
no,
need to
no.
reveal
That was
that?
max.
Yeah, I need to reveal
Yeah,
that, man.
You show.
Sorry.
Hold on, let me. There you go.
Thank you.
Ooh,
Good question.
Kenny, I need you to make a whiz save. Or
that
should I
is
do-
max
4 away
damage. Oh, at
from
level
max.
2. Yeah, 4 away.
Am I rolling your whiz save, Candy?
Yes.
No, that's max damage. 6, 12, 18.
Oh, that
Fails.
doesn't beat my
No,
that
no,
doesn't beat my save.
They rolled a 6 and 2 4s, and I hit back again.
Okay,
And
where's this psychic? Oh,
Kenny-
oh yeah, that you cast at a 3rd level. Okay.
We'll use
for-
her
for-
reaction
to-
to move all the way.
Storm, quick
Yeah.
question.
Yeah?
If I get knocked down and the ghost is knocked out of me, but Candy has that relentless endurance thing, does she pop back up after it knocks out of her?
Yeah?
That's
Cool.
actually really interesting. That's cool. I like to think it's like Candy runs away, runs into a wall, the ghost leaves.
Okay. Is that your turn, Evelyn? Did you want to attack of opportunity as she leaves?
Oh, you're right. Wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. Why not?
How could you all be so eager to hit me? What have I done to you?
You were so eager to hit us. What are you talking
And
about?
if it
I
makes
can't
you,
help it.
and if it makes you feel any better, you don't
We're-
have to do anything for me to
We're
take
doing
joy.
this out of kindness.
No.
we're-
Hey, max damage again.
You're still on
Private roll.
private roll.
Not bad.
6
Which
damage.
I believe you can use your inspiration to apply that. It didn't.
Aha. Well. Actually, hold on. I don't wanna be a dummy dumb. When you. Oh.
He's on death's door.
Yeah, that doesn't require anything but
hitting,
Your
I
desire
think.
to. Yep. You're talking your psychic damage. Yep. You all you have to do is I want to use a
Yeah.
bardic inspiration.
So I guess really Ray is probably the only one who actually really sees this given how up close she is, but you would notice that Evelyn actually is Before, maybe you saw her fighting a little bit more clumsily. In this instance, she looks particularly practiced. You've always known her to be good with daggers, but this is interesting. Just a little note. But, yeah, I'm gonna...
I mean, I'd imagine Marcus notices. Again, I'm on the roof, so I have no... I have an unusual angle to view your knife play.
I understand.
Also, his passive perception.
Yeah, it's 21.
I was going to use the argument that Ray is right in front, but yeah, you're right. It's on the fucking roof. Weirdo. God.
What's happening?
Can I do like the slash command stuff like in Roll20, like slash roll 2d?
You do. It's 2 double square brackets.
You get he does have the die on the side
Oh,
there
you
that
do,
to roll,
yeah,
man.
all the die. Yeah.
Hello.
I know that makes it so much easier to just click on that, then click 2d4.
Indeed, it is actually a 2d6. Oh, ho, ho.
9. Oof.
Wish you only need 1 point of damage.
9.
9.
Damn it, I should have given that to Rhea.
Candy, you can use your ability to come back.
Yep.
And your ability to make
as
an
the
attack of
small
opportunity, right? Because that's part of their orcish thing, because they got that bonus.
Yeah, so I guess if the ghost flies out of me, do I get the attack on it?
Yeah? Well, I mean, it's in the space.
Okay. So...
Wait, when Kenny got knocked unconscious, should be prone, so it'd be disadvantage, right?
True.
No, not with the orcish resilience, because basically before you fall down, you drop the 0 and then come back to 1,
okay.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be on prone. Otherwise, that would be kind of very crappy skill.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a normal attack.
Can you roll a normal attack for me?
Yeah.
Destroy the ghost. Hey,
Okay.
26.
Dealing
10
5
damage.
points of damage.
Oh, 5, yeah.
Because
So-
of resistance.
So the ghost gets knocked out of Candy, and immediately, with like this desperate inhale, she quickly swings her axe at the ghost, and then immediately she's standing there, just shaking.
Okay. Well, the ghost was using technically the wrong initiative, since it should have been going on its initiative. So I'm just gonna skip it.
I guess I would know for the sake of roleplay reasons, Ninki. In that instance, upon that actual last stab, I like to think that that same pinkish glow that appears in Evelyn's eyes whenever she uses her abilities, it shows up in your likely dead fish eyes for that moment while the ghost is inside before fading out and you are back.
Rhea!
If you do meet her eye, though, she greets you with a sort of a smirk.
Oof, that's not good.
She's
Definitely relieved.
actually not looking at anyone right now.
But
Yeah,
also does no
I-
damage.
Oh no! It's immune to cold.
As you see the bolt of ice just kind of like strike into it and just seemingly has no effect.
The cold never bothered me anyway. We love
Check.
Ghost Elsa.
Is that your turn, Rhea?
Brain was thinking. I was like, what do I have for bonus action things?
Not much.
But, yeah. I was just like, I don't even remember.
I know.
He's gonna step over. He's gonna see the ghost is out of Candy now. Yeah,
Just
that's
hits
right.
Candy immediately.
Piss off, ghost, and he's actually going to take his shield arm and kind of wrap it around Candy so the shield is in front of her and pull her away from the ghost to kind of like try to defend her.
Okay.
If that won't get an attack of opportunity, or just like
Protect
swap
the
spots
bad.
with her.
Can he step into her space, attack, and step out, provoking an attack of opportunity on himself?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
It'd be your action to swap places.
Okay, that's fine.
You're gonna use your action to swap places? Okay.
Yeah. Wait, who did I have 2 inspirations missing. Why is that?
Well, you
I think you
Trying
used
to
that last
remember.
time.
2. Yeah, I
And
remember. There was 1 during the combat and 1 during. Okay. And I'm missing
with
another one
my
because of that.
bonus action.
Yeah,
'Cause
bonus
I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna shield bash it.
you have to make an attack roll to shield bash, Nano.
Do you?
Yeah, either before or after, but you have to use the attack action to do it.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay. Hang on. There might be something else I can do.
I mean, you are literally a thing that is nothing but bonus actions.
Yeah, but
Yes.
the button, those things would be activated at the start of combat. Otherwise,
Yeah,
they're
I
kind
would
of a
have.
bit
I
of
would
a
have
waste.
used them already. Yeah. No. I guess I will stand there and look nice.
Okay, Marcus.
Okay, you ghostly fuck! This is for Candy! And he's gonna just unleash his flurry of unleash his attacks.
Okay.
Ba-doo! Ba-doo! Ba-doo!
All 3 hitting.
Is he looking?
Bloodied.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to kill him one more shot, so I'll save that last key point.
Okay, as the radiant energy just flies out, striking into it, lets another.
And I can share same space, correct? If I am,
Yes.
because
You're on the roof.
great, I will share same place, and I will engage in melee with this fucker. So if it flees, I can punch him.
Okay, Damien.
Yeah. I'm going to I'm guessing I can see this thing
Yeah.
on the other side. Okay. Damien's just gonna step right over.
Sacred flame it.
Oh, did I close my sheet by accident? There
You
it
know
is.
what you should do is poison it. That's a good thing.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, poison.
No,
the ghost.
I like that idea. I think that's what I'll do on my next turn. I'll do 60-10 poison damage.
Oh my god.
60d10, 80d10. Unleash the fury.
Call it Nidhogg's bite.
Yeah, I'm going to Okay, just to double check. Channel divinities come back on short rests or just long rests?
Short rest.
It depends.
Oh yeah, I just saw it. You must then finish a short or long rest to use your channel. Okay, cool. So now I'll just use my turn on dead.
Okay.
And thanks to being 5th level, if it's under CR...
No, it's definitely
half
over CR
It
half.
is.
Yeah, but just
Definitely
a
over.
chance.
There was a zombie that was creeping up on us that we didn't know about, and it just gets annihilated.
Was it whiz save?
Yeah.
Yes. It's against...
Your spell
Well, I don't
DC,
think it
DC, so
makes
that should
Yeah.
fail.
Okay, it is turned. It must spend its action turns moving away as far as it can. Candy.
I
unless-
did not see the map.
Unless, hold on. Is that the end of your turn, Damien?
Um...
Because that's your action, unless you have.
What do you call it? Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Candy's fucked up, so
Yep.
yeah, I'll just none of my 3rd levels are gonna be helpful. That's it.
11 points of healing. It is a D4.
Yeah, but like I was hoping it would be
That
a
was
little
that was
bit-
average.
Yeah, but
It's a little above average, actually.
I think so, yeah.
No, I lied. It's a little below. Well, it's actually exactly. So
I think it's exact. Yeah.
3 or 2, it's average one way or the other. Yeah, it's the low average.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's my turn.
Okay. Candy heals for 11 points a heal.
Yeah,
Candy's your turn.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Are there any enemies currently within sight of me?
Within sight, yes. Within melee, no.
Oh, where is the enemy?
10 feet away from you. In front of Einar.
So, like, I know
In the hallway.
the two of us?
Yeah, and it's in the hallway.
Kill Einar.
Who's the ghost here? That was some spooky as fuck behavior.
There's no way to go around him, right?
Nope.
Also, I'm gonna remember your choice of healing for next time, Damien. Just you fucking watch.
Who else is hurt? Me and Einar. And Einar's.
And me.
Oops.
I can't see you.
Yeah, it's because I'm standing
I
over top
wonder.
of you, but
Oh, okay. You see, when I was, yeah, okay, that's.
I'm gonna remember this.
You disappeared underneath the fucking Marcus.
the Marcus, I like that.
The Marcus.
I'd take the dodge action if I were you, Candy. Just in case this thing gets out of here and goes to attack you.
Candy is kind of just a long moment, just kind of staring at nothing in particular. And she is going to just kind of turn to the wall to rest her head against it for a second and hold her action to attack if it comes near.
I see trauma.
Okay.
Jazz hands.
Evelyn.
Hi. I am present.
It's your attack now.
Okay.
You know, I just imagine while Marcus is standing next to Evelyn, it's just like his head's right next to her shoulder, just upside down. So they're
Pretty
like
much.
head to head, but he's upside down. It's like, hey!
Could
You get
Spider-Man
some of her
kill?
hair in your mouth.
Marcus is just like, I'm just hanging in there.
I detest you for that joke.
I mean, I had to do it. Come on.
You had to do it to him.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? That's a good question. Let's see. There's ghosts in front of me. However, I've spent too much on other fucking people. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. What to do? What to do? I don't know. Pain. I don't know what the fuck to do! Because it's like, I want to attack. Is this thing, how bad is this ghosty
Bloodied.
looking? Bloodied? Like bloodied or like bloodied?
Bloodied.
Okay.
Marcus
Part of
has
this
been just unleashing holy fury upon this thing.
I suppose I could just like... Wait, I forgot. I have vicious mockery. Can you tell I don't play bards very often? Yeah. I'm
Played
just
one
gonna-
in Stormbird.
Hey! Yes, in Stormbird, which meant like every now and then.
Fails.
Yeah.
That's...
Like damage.
And it is no longer turned.
That is true.
Well, you didn't. You could live to be less negative.
It's not particularly fond of the one who hit it with the radiant, so it is going to smack the one who hit it with the
At
radiant.
disadvantage.
She
At
thinks it's gonna hit
disadvantage.
her, and then turns out it's swinging extra high.
That is a miss.
I just love
And
like
then he
Marcus just kind of like does that pendulum swing to dodge, and then swings back right next to the.
You guys have attacks of
Stupid.
opportunity.
Better
Einar, Evelyn, and Marcus, you all have attacks of opportunity.
19 for
hit.
10 radiant.
Is Gil magical? I think Gil's just...
It's
Oh!
mithril.
Okay, that doesn't mean
Why is
anything.
Evelyn a better swords bard than my swords bard?
Marcus! How do you want to do this?
So as this ghost goes to swing and Marcus does a pendulum swing back, he goes, I don't think so, and just bitch slaps it as he swings back.
Okay. As it just starts to... and you just manage to just smash your fist right into its back as it, like, is trying to go through the wall, and you see its form just start to shred and fade and slowly disintegrate into nothingness.
Evelyn's
is
head
combat.
tilts to the side to prevent her afro from being lit on fire.
No, that would suck if I cast Burning Hands right here. Just
Can I soul trap?
Hmm?
Soul
Oh.
trap?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me...
No,
Soul
they
trap.
have to do the save.
Oh, that's right.
Me raising my whispers barred finger. That's my thing.
Damn
it.
Charisma, was it?
Yeah. 15.
You see as the ghost, as it's... You see it's like its form like start to fade, and then just slowly you see this kind of lighter... Well, where it was kind of dark and shadowed before, you see a lighter form of it, this kind of like lighter blue spirit slowly get pulled from the wall and through the passageway towards Rhea's book, where it's sucked inside, and you just hear a
Me too.
well, that was different.
Is
Candy,
Is
are
everyone
you okay?
alright? Huh? Kind of looks past Marcus's head and then looks past big ass Einar. What?
Einar will sheath his sword and kind of get on a knee. Candy,
Candy, you okay? Yes, Marcus will also wander over upside down on the other side.
With like the kind of calls of her voice, there's like this like slow blink of her kind of like coming to again, and kind of looks over at you guys and then over at Marcus and then back over you guys again, giving a smile.
Huh? Yeah. Good. I'm all right. Bit of a headache. You guys hit really hard.
Yeah, sorry about that.
you kind of had no choice.
Oh, yeah, I know that. I mean, the creepy little thing sort of got all up in my head, and I'm sorry for all that, by the way.
It ain't your
No,
fault,
that's-
Candy.
Yeah, I don't think any of us were prepared for something like this, especially after spiders from before. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I mean, she kind of gestures to herself. Well, perfectly fine's a bit of a stretch, but you know what I mean. I'm good.
I'm just making sure I got a little carried away.
You need a bit of a sit down, Candy? I mean, that was a pretty rough go. I mean,
Right.
I mean,
Are we on like a time frame of any sort?
no, we were literally have all day.
Okay. She looks like she's about to say no, kind of closes her mouth, purses her lips for a second, and goes like,
that might be a good idea, actually. I'm gonna sit over there for a bit, lick my wounds clean and whatnot. Everyone else gonna get rest?
You sure? I mean, 1 second. Like, I could clean out one of these cells. They look like they got some kind of like hay beds.
Yeah, sure.
Marcus will go in and start cleaning up.
I mean, the one up here is already pretty clean.
Oh, is it? Oh, what do you know?
Candy, you see Syl just kind of like fly up towards your face and kind of has a concerned look, just kind of looking at you. And then
Pointedly, yeah, pointedly kind of avoiding eye contact for a moment. Oh, and then kind of claps her hands together, looking towards everyone else.
Alright, so, we gonna sit and relax for a bit?
Yeah, I think I could use a bit. I mean, I'm pretty good most-wise, but I could use a bit of rest. I feel like my spiritual energy could use a bit of a recharge.
Yeah, what Marcus said.
Sounds good.
you all take a short rest.
Ray, I don't suppose you... Ray, I don't suppose you want to, like, investigate anything while we're resting, or are you just going to rest with us?
Fuck.
Sure. I was just thinking, I was like, I don't get anything from really resting.
You know, but you do have investigation time on your hand then.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Okay, roll me investigation. As everyone else, if you want to take your short rest.
Will.
Candy's gonna find a spot away from the group though.
Fair. There's plenty of cells.
Cool.
I will say...
Marcus will sit on the ceiling.
I'm gonna need to roll a few of these motherfuckers.
Marcus, do you not get dizzy up there like that?
Yeah, not really.
Or headache?
Are you implying the blood rushes to his brain? How much of you to presume about Marcus?
Bold of you to assume he doesn't do this as a daily fucking thing.
Yeah, I know. That reminds me back in the day of my master. He used to hang me upside down, said it's the only way to get enough blood to my brain to make it work.
Wow. Yeah.
And then, for those of you who are not fully fucking healed, just gonna throw this in.
Well, Storm, can you make my rolls for me, please?
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't mind me, just gonna top y'all off.
Just 1
Don't
HP.
I hate it.
I mean, funnily enough, if I had rolled a 1 for my hit die, that would have brought me up to full.
Do you want to be at max? Or do you want to be
feel better.
5 off max?
So it was completely useless.
Candy,
What's that?
do you want to be 5 off max, or do you want to use 4 hit die?
I can be 5 off.
Okay.
And here's Candy going. Nikki's like, "Why are you guys attacking me?" It's like when we tell her, it's like, you can't use your abilities when possessed by a ghost. And
With that investigation, Rhea, you're able to find among the scrolls near like this kind of water trough. As you kind of rummage through the desks and things, you find some lightly glowing enchanted parchments. And you find 2 scrolls of silence.
tucks us away. Useful for Marcus. Useful for Candy.
That's entirely accurate. And I just...
Is there anything that we need identifying?
I don't think so.
Plus, I think Rhea had identify as well, if we did at the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. I'm looking at like the spells that I left prepared and never got to change.
Pain.
Yeah. Why did
I'd
I
say-
ever prepare non-detection?
It can be useful depending on where you go.
Yeah, but we don't have diamond dust.
Oh, fair. But y'all finish your short rest.
I'd say when we're
Did we
done,
come
Mark.
across?
Go.
Sorry.
How
That's
do I
about-
use that fucking... Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say when we're done the short rest, Marcus would go up the can and kind of drop off the roof and land next. And he goes, "Hey, Candy, you feeling better?"
Yeah, lots better. All healed, well, mostly healed up, as you can from sitting about.
Yay! Marcus is gonna incite that.
Go ahead. Storm, if you could make my roll private.
19.
What do you call it? Damien would look in these cells to see if there's like a body.
You equaled, so yeah, there's something up. 19 and 19.
Damn. Marcus is gonna go to Candy. And go. Candy. It's not my place to pry, but if you do need to talk, I'd like to lend an ear.
Kind of gives him a curious look.
I mean, isn't that what we're doing now? Talking?
Yeah, we are, but I mean, if you don't want to open up about anything more serious, I mean, you don't have to hold it in.
I would like to say that I'm not sure if that would be the best time for such.
Well, I mean, fair. I mean, it's not like we gotta do it now, but I mean, if you need to talk about it later, I mean, we're all here for you, right? That was...
I mean, what you're saying talk, so, I mean, you must be talking about something in particular, right?
How you're feeling sort of thing. I mean, that was a pretty traumatic experience, Candy, and it's all right if, you're not 100% okay.
Mm-hmm.
Should I roll a persuasion check?
Yeah, roll me persuasion.
13.
She,
You know what? Screw it.
Yeah.
I'll use my inspiration on that.
Wow.
14. Fuck. Man, I just got bad rolls for those.
She gives him a grin. It's just like,
Yeah, I'll make sure and keep that in mind.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all could. Moving on.
I was curious. Are these dead bodies in here?
Yes.
Of, people?
They're skeletons. The ones that are actually part of the map that people.
Okay, well, speak with dead, I think.
Yeah.
Works anyway. Yeah, Damien would call out at the end of the rest. Should we ask these? And he would gesture like one of the skeletons. Should we ask them anything?
You can do that?
Yeah, it's something I recently have been able to do.
Nifty trick. Might be worthwhile to know what this place was really for. I don't know if your standard guard would know.
Kenny presses her hands to her cheeks with a surprised look at her face.
Damien can speak to dead people.
That's
Sometimes.
a handy skill to have.
Well, I'll only be
skill.
able to do it this once today.
You think maybe we should wait to see if we can find like a more important corpse then?
How do you know a corpse is more important than the other?
How old?
Or wearing a fancy hat.
Yeah.
Them sitting at a desk or something?
These corpses look like they've been dead for a very long time. They're skeletal. And just
Skeletal.
there's like zero flesh on them.
I don't know if we'll be able to tell which ones are more important. The other thing, of course, is if they were really patients, then their answers might just be nothing.
Yeah.
Well, let's ask one of the guys in this trapped hallway. They have armor. They were probably guards.
Maybe see what killed all of them?
Maybe see how many patients there were, so we can guesstimate how many more of those ghouls we have to worry about.
Just to that room to the right as well. I mean, there might be something over there.
Like more ghouls?
Maybe?
Wait, we think there might be more?
Don't imagine 3 was the only amount that we're going to run into.
I mean,
Oh.
Ray apparently found some of that magical paper.
Huh.
Magical paper.
Yeah, I saw it when I was resting up on the roof. Yeah. Glowing paper.
Ah. Nifty.
Glowing paper?
Spell scrolls.
Right. Why are we... This is like honestly me asking. Why are we bringing that back in?
Because Marcus saw Rhea find 2 scrolls of silence.
Okay, like, maybe we should, probably ask them. But we should, if we're going to ask them anything, we should figure out what our questions should be.
Oh, we got a limit sort of thing.
How many
Yeah,
do we have?
5, and we have 10 minutes, so
Who, what, when, where, and why?
that's not helpful.
How about, how did you die?
What's your favorite color?
I like that. That's not a bad question. Let's leave that for number 5, though. That's an important question for the last one.
We could ask them how. I mean, this is an asylum. There has to be like offices, right?
Well,
We can ask them.
but it gets to a point of what is our? I guess this was already the point. What is our goal for talking with them? Do we want to find out more about this place, or do we want to find out more of what we might run into?
Well, I mean,
Because if it's the latter of the two, it's better to use it now than wait until we're deeper in this place, because then we'll have found out.
but here's my point with that, though. Like, this is hundreds of years old, right? These people died hundreds of years ago. They wouldn't really know what's going on now, would they?
Well, we don't need to know about the now. We just need to know about the when, or what it was like back then. So I said, how many patients?
I was thinking we could ask how to, like, the direct path to get to the main office. Maybe we ask them what they were doing here, because actually,
Well, we did find this, and he will bring out that piece of paper we found last game.
what do I know about this asylum? Like, have I ever heard about it or read about
No.
it?
You would not know anything.
Yeah, Marcus found out that this place was just from some guards, that it was an asylum for closed hundreds of years ago, had been condemned and reported ghosts.
I think the best idea is for us to try to figure out how to get to the main office. They'll probably have a map of the place.
Yeah, I mean, that's possible, but you think the map would still be good after all this time? I mean, doesn't paper rot?
Right. I'm not
Wasn't
entirely sure
there
if
like
I'll
an
be-
upstairs portion of this place that was all destroyed?
What do you mean?
A non-underground
I'm-
portion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the small buildings at the front of the entrance. But you look through that all, and that's all just completely nothing.
It's likely that office was one of those destroyed buildings we already checked through.
That's
I
fair.
mean, there's still 2 hallways we haven't gone down, but again, it might be better to ask what to expect down those 2 hallways as opposed to figuring out.
Maybe find out there's more traps, for example, because I guess those would still remain.
Yes.
Like, ask how many traps are in the place. So let's see. We can ask how many.
Well,
Sorry.
I don't know if asking how many traps is that might be too specific. The spell might take it literally, and then they'll just say they don't know the exact number of traps. I think maybe maybe a good question would be asking, how do we disable the traps?
Is there like a switch to disable the traps? I mean, that's not a bad one. But what about if this guard doesn't know that? Because, I mean,
Well,
this might not be
always-
known to every guard.
I could always take a look around, see if I could do anything myself.
Tell you what, it might not be a bad idea to check the room to the right to see in case that was different. Because he did say there was like gold in there, so maybe there was like a desk of someone more important.
Sure, let's go.
Marcus will get back up on the roof. Okay, I'll check ahead, and I'll stealth in.
Okay, whatever, still.
Now I roll fucking good. Okay, seeing more cells. Seeing the table.
See more butts.
It's like a kitchen area by the quick glance. Or at least there's been food and stuff in there.
It seems like there's a station where they've set up some sort of food.
No, I think I just saw something. Marcus will slink back. Guys, there's another one of them spooks in here, in there.
Color me surprised.
But it was one of the weaker ones, like the one I killed at the beginning that didn't do anything.
Well, we don't know if that makes it weaker. It just means you killed it faster.
Oh, fair enough.
Maybe we should avoid it and go a different path.
Maybe head up
Path
instead.
north.
By the way,
Is there
I'm assuming I was
anything else
allowed to
interesting
see that
there?
ghost when I stealthed by.
Sure.
Sure, I just saw the token, like, ooh, I don't know if you intended to see that.
It's set as invisible, but it's fine. You have a high passive perception, anyways.
Fair enough. I saw it.
It would have
like,
it would have heard the noise, and it wouldn't have seen you.
yeah, because I did roll like a 24 stealth.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I passed its perception.
You stirred them up, so
Yeah.
you probably would have seen at least one.
Yeah, there's some more spooks in there. I saw one.
Was there anything of interest outside of those?
Well, I did see like a break room in there.
Break room.
Yeah,
that,
there's like
means, that means going past those things, though, so we should probably take a different route.
Let's just go north then. What about the
That-
doors? Were there more cells? I think I saw doors.
oh, there's a bunch of cells. I think I saw 2, 4, like 8 cells down there.
Ooh. There's something weird up north. I kind of noticed it earlier, but I didn't say anything.
You want me to stealth up there as well?
Well, perhaps the rest of us should gather in this hallway first.
Okay.
To be entirely honest, I'm not even sure if we could avoid any conflict to begin with.
Well, I
we
mean,
can
that's a
avoid-
question. Do we want to, like, continue forward and risk those ghosties coming after us from behind, or do we want to clean them up?
They're
Well,
not going to come from
preferably.
behind. They can come from literally through the wall.
Well, that's my
If they're gonna
point,
come
right?
if they can come out, if they're gonna come after us, they're gonna come after us. There's nothing we can do.
Damien, you're pretty good at getting rid of those ghosts. As far as
I
keeping
can
them
only
away.
do it once every. I can only do it once, and then
You gotta
I have
take
to
a breather?
stop. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Collectively, I'm gonna say that you guys, someone would have figured out that, like, as big as like this hallway is quite small. You guys made a lot of fighting and did a lot of talking and rested for an hour. If
Nothing came, yeah.
nothing came.
Probably nothing will happen then. Okay, let's gather in the hole. I'll check ahead to see if there's anything up there.
All right.
As you kind of like make your way forward, Marcus, you see this kind of large sigil marking on the ground. You can see the very faint marks across the floor. The part of it is there's different colorations into it, as if it's alternating in slightly different colors.
So Marcus will see that, kind of go oh.
It's not glowing. It
Okay.
looks like it was like splattered over with something.
Yeah, Marcus will see that and like, that does not look friendly. Just
No shit.
it's basically a giant pentagram of purple blood.
Yeah.
He's just gonna on the rooftop, kind of sneak around the corner. This looks like it could be dangerous.
Do I know anything about, like, outside of like spells, like any type of magic that someone could do to like get rid of stuff? Like
Get rid of stuff
of like undead and ghosts and shit.
to to what degree? Like send their spirit back, or like
Yeah, something like that. I mean, like, so not like a huge effect. I'm just curious if there's like something that Damien could have, like, show everyone else. You know.
There are ways to repent for a spirit. They're quite difficult, and it requires engaging with a spirit that might be angry and trying to talk it down, which it might attack a few times before it even listens.
Yeah. Okay.
Depending on how maddened the spirit is.
Yeah. Madden NFL. Sorry.
Go away.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
SM fucking H.
Yeah, so Marcus comes back and looks over at the party. He's like, okay, guys, I took a quick peek in the room up front. I didn't notice anything in particular, but there was a giant pentagram of blood in the center of the room. Lots of, like, armored statues and a bunch of dead bodies.
Yes, that sounds absolutely.
Oh, yeah, and some candles surrounding the pentagram. And it could have been a fountain of blood. I wasn't sure.
What the hell put it there?
Okay, that's bad. Is everyone okay waiting for like 11 minutes for me to do something?
I don't particularly mind.
Sure.
I'm fine.
Specific amount of time, but go for it.
I'm gonna ritual cast augury.
Okay.
Hey.
What do you ask?
And I am asking, will the results be would I succeed at? Um, oh no, shit. Okay, would it be a good idea to cast dispel magic at the site of the pentagram?
Whoa.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah,
I thought you. Okay.
No, you
For
go.
some reason,
Whoa,
my brain
it's
heard
like,
whoa as like wow. Yeah,
whoa,
like whoa,
Yeah, it's
like
nice.
whoa, dude,
I was like,
whoa,
yeah.
Whoa, man.
Okay, bad result.
tubular man.
How
I've been thinking
appropriate for
about
Bill
Bill
and
and Ted a
Ted.
lot lately.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Just came out. Makes sense.
Oh, okay. Damien's gonna frown
Damn.
at his sticks on the ground. Okay, I had an idea, and it seems like it's not gonna work. I could. Is everyone okay waiting just a minute? It'll be fine.
One.
Evelyn
Great.
just hums the theme to herself.
And he's gonna cast Augury, just normal this time.
Okay.
And he's gonna ask.
25%.
Yeah. And he's going to ask, would it be a good idea to cast Remove Curse? Like basically the same question,
Whoa.
but remove curse instead of okay. My brain literally for a second again thought like okay. Yeah, so Damien's just gonna look up and just be like, I can't do anything to help with that, I don't think. So yeah, I don't know.
What is it you're doing there exactly?
I can kind of see a bit of what's going to happen in the future. It's how I made money betting. But
You sly dog.
what do you call it? I was asking. I can cast a couple spells that, generally speaking, can get rid of like magic or like curses, but it seems like those would not. Well, the thing is, they're vague, right? So I got a bad result, right? That bad result could just be like, well, I could also get good and bad results. Okay, it's just a bad thing. It would not be a good idea for me to do that, I guess. Nothing good is going to come from it. So I can't fix that problem.
Great. So should we just go on ahead?
Before we do that, I think, oh man. I guess so. Things are not going to go well for us in there.
Great. Who wants to go first?
Well, I suppose I could.
Sounds like a plan. Marcus will just
Wait,
pat him on his shoulder upside down.
Which way are we going?
Up.
North.
Yeah, north.
I don't have the thing up on my screen.
Yes.
What's that?
To the obvious boss room or room of bad shit.
The pentagon room?
Pentagram room, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up my dagger from before and carry the previous light again.
I, in anticipation.
Right before everyone starts heading in, let me move my token, but I will cast Bless on the three mainliners.
Okay.
So, me, Candy, and Raynor.
And Einar, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're following Rayo.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay behind and watch this die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just gonna cast silence so she doesn't have to hear our screams.
Okay.
Nah, she
I
didn't
might-
listen to that.
I'm gonna get here.
Okay.
And actually, no, I'm not gonna do anything too crazy.
Okay.
If something starts to move, I'm gonna use Giant's Growth. That is not from the party, but that's it.
I'm assuming Candy's behind me.
Yeah.
Yee.
Does Marcus make a perception check to see if there's anything in here?
Yeah. Where are you moving? Am I moving?
Oof. Looks clear!
Looks fine to you.
Yeah. How about see these weird...
As you kind of enter the room, you see there seems to be like just knights set up in the room. That seems to be like kind of like metal armor, just kind of shown on display, set up. There's a few kind of knocks and small scratches into them. Some of them have like helmets knocked over to one side. In the room, you just see quite a bit of dead bodies just kind of scattered around. And what seems to be at near the center of the room, this kind of cauldron of this congealed liquid.
Yep, that's the fountain of blood, I noticed. Or at least that's how...
blood up there.
Yeah, that's the fountain of blood thing I thought I saw. Yeah, that's it.
Looks like there are more doors too.
To the left and the right, yeah, and up ahead. I'm going to avoid stepping in the circle. That just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Nope, it looks like the right path here is blocked off.
Well, I suppose that clears that one off.
And then there's just that door up front and the door to the left. Ray, you want to check these things?
What am I checking?
The doors for traps. We got 2 doors.
Sure, she'll make her way over and around the room.
And avoid stepping into pentagram.
Yeah.
By the way, bless is probably already ward off there, Nano, if that's what you kept that symbol up for.
No, that's bless.
Huh?
Oh, it already wore off?
It only takes a minute, man.
I'd say you're about 40 seconds.
Thought it was 10 minutes.
Nope.
Nope, it's a 1
Doesn't seem
minute.
to be traps from the north. Does seem that there is a lock on the door, though.
Which does bring up the interesting point. Does anybody have lockpicking tools?
I call it the sledgehammer.
Not the
Evelyn
most
raises
subtle.
her hand in the distance.
Oh, you got lockpicks? That's good. Gotta learn how to do that one of these days.
Maybe I can teach you.
Yeah, that'd be right neighborly of you.
Alrighty, let's see.
As Marcus goes into the OG monk, which is actually a subsect of rogue.
So, what are y'all doing?
I'm going around the scary star thing. So I can just get over here.
Marcus looks at the pentagram. He's like, anybody else notice it kind of looks like a goat's head when you look at it at this angle?
I suppose I see some resemblance.
Yeah, the ears on the side, the beard, and the horns.
Yeah, I can see it.
Are you sure it's not a bull?
It could be a bull.
It's a giraffe.
The fabled horned giraffe.
I hate it. All right.
Imagine
but
a
the door is
giraffe
locked.
with moose horns.
This door is locked. Do I try to pick it?
Yeah, roll me thieves tools.
I don't have a. Hold on. Where the fuck? There's no thing for thieves tools. Oh.
Do you have it in your it should be in your inventory.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I had the same problem when I had to
doesn't
do my
matter.
painter supplies kit.
Did you get thieves tools?
Yeah, I do. For reasons beyond the path of knowledge.
I just assumed somebody was smart enough to pick a subclass with Thieves Tool proficiency.
Oh.
Otherwise, this party would be in real trouble anytime we walked into a dungeon.
Me waving my finger in the air. I know I have the proficiency, and I should have them, unless did we forget to go over that?
Maybe I'll just throw them in the.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Who needs them when you could just break the door handle?
Yep,
Exactly.
that
This is
never
why I'm
goes
here.
wrong.
This is why I'm here.
Okay. Should be able to roll
Fucking animals.
So it is a fairly. It's been like worn down, so you're quite easily able to. There's a bit of like hitch to it, but you're easily able to unlock.
Taking a note from the others, I like to think she looks closely. It's like one of the actual fucking like, combination locks, or just like the key locks. She just looks at it. It's really rusted. She just turns the screwdriver around, just bonks it with the handle, and it goes loose. Yep, it's done.
Can open the door, or I can open it.
Do I? Oh, thank you. Wow, Deem's a gentleman.
You find another door!
Another door! I suppose I will check if this one is also,
Trapped.
yeah. Well, not trapped, but locked, more appropriately.
It seems
guess
like there is a lock on it, but it isn't locked. It's not
Okay.
pulled shut.
Marcus shuts the door. Marcus shuts the door.
Thanks! I will haunt your night. I will haunt your dreams.
We'll let you know Marcus was a shadow monk in disguise this whole time.
What we should have expected. But Evelyn kind of turns around towards the rest of the party, just like, "Hey, got it open. Are you all coming over here?"
I think I can move my token now.
Yay!
Run through the pentagram.
You ran through it.
Oh no, we're going around.
Ren just runs to the pentagram. Candy's learning
Step
her lesson.
on it. It's harmless, guys. Come on.
No, you can't step in the pentagram. That has so much bad connotations and folklore.
This is where he says step in it is harmless, but really you gotta go big brain, galaxy brain, and belly flop into the middle of it.
I got a question, actually, now that I see it. Have I ever come across anything like this in like any of the reading I've ever done?
Roll me a history check at disadvantage.
Rhea does this every Sunday. She knows exactly what this is.
This is little do we know. This is actually Rhea's just like summer home. That's Rhea's pentagram.
So it's not exactly a regular pentagram. It seems like there's little like dots and other pieces to it that it just kind of makes it stand out than a regular just kind of like star in the middle of a circle. There's smaller lines that kind of sweep across, and you can see there's an image there, in the center. And it seems to be some sort of symbol that you're not quite sure what it is exactly. But it stands out from the rest of the...
Ooh, I don't like that. Rhea, do you recognize this symbol?
It looks like a bow with like a lightning strike through it.
Okay, wait. Are we talking about something in a different room?
No, same room.
Okay. I wasn't
Actually,
sure.
Damien, roll me another history check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Okay. This symbol is actually you've read it. It doesn't really come up. Most of the actual history for this particular person is actually a lot of just artworks of him, and not exactly his symbol. But from kind of like old texts that you have kind of gone through and found in your time, there seems to be the mark of the Thundering Marksman, who was indeed one of the Kaisen Wars, which is the worst 7 since 12.
Do I remember which sin he was?
He is sloth.
Sloth. Uh, this is it has the symbol of one of the Kaiser. The sin of sloth. I don't know what that could mean, other than bad things for us.
Yeah, that's probably a fair assumption.
I would hope that our employer wouldn't send us to a place where we're inevitably going to die.
I don't think we've asked our question today.
Perhaps you should have been the one to do that while you were in what? Using the bathroom?
How
What?
recently was this done?
What was that, sorry?
How recent does the pentagram look?
Very old. About the same
Age
age.
as everything else.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're gonna. Oh no, it's not around the same age that this guy and his symbol would have been around and kicking, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Because that would have been a level of shit I did not want to deal with. I guess this was done by worshippers of the Sin of Sloth.
So we're in like a temple of worshippers of laziness.
I think more so someone decided to use whatever was happening in this place to power some kind of ritual that is presumably still active.
Well, that ain't particularly good.
So do we think that all the dead soldiers here just sort of laid about until they starved to death because they were too lazy to get up and get food?
That might be the case, except all the bloodstains kind of dictate possibly otherwise.
Well,
might
I'm
have
not
been-
entirely sure. Something could have, well, you know, there were spiders in here. They could have been feasted upon.
That's
They
true,
might
that's
have
true.
Also been too lazy to fight back.
If these
That's-
corpses are like hundreds of years old, though, how's there still blood?
I have no idea.
I think
It's-
that's
Bloodstain.
So, do we want to see what's down these stairs? Do we want to check that door to the left first?
I mean,
Well,
normally I would care about being thorough, but we don't know what's around here. I'd be more comfortable with looking inside of the other rooms if we weren't, well, a bit pressured.
Probably should be careful.
That's fair. I mean, I guess we don't actually know that down the stairs is even the right direction. I mean, that could be the alternate route.
That is true.
Uh,
Although, with what I found with the door, that might not be necessarily the case.
Candy.
Hmm?
Could you send Syl?
We don't really like to be too far apart from one another.
How far apart is too far apart? Because even just looking around the corner might be helpful.
If I can't, well, if I can see him, then it's fine.
Should I check ahead?
You're glowing.
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, Marcus doesn't. With his gloves on, he's not glowing. He's good at stealth.
Yeah, I mean, that's sort of up to, I guess, how comfortable Syl is as well. He doesn't really like separating from me either. And she'll look over at him.
Syl is like looking at Damien and he's flipping Damien off.
Double birds. Tell you what, we don't want to make Syl uncomfortable. I could sneak ahead.
I could also just do that ritual again and ask what will happen if we go.
Doesn't that thing get like less accurate the more you cast it, though?
That's true. Yeah, but I mean, last time I used it multiple times, I was betting and it didn't fail me, so I trust it.
How about we just open the door in front of Evelyn and see what's on the other side?
Hopefully while I'm not in front of the door, though, right? Alright.
Do you want me to open the door? Is it trapped?
Don't worry, Einar. It was a half joke, half you didn't phrase that very well.
It's a good line of lightning bolt right here.
If we're worried about something happening, I could open it.
I mean, like I said, guys, I think everybody step back. I'll open the door and see. I'll stealth up. I'm on the roof. They're less likely to see me.
I could... Oh yeah, you're right. I was gonna offer if you wanted me to come with you.
I should be okay. I mean, I'm pretty fast. If something bad happens, I can always bolt back.
Alright. Go ahead then. Best of luck.
No worries. You might want to step out of the way, though. Just be safe.
Right. Me running over to Foundry. Let me just step over to the side.
Yes, but everybody go behind corners here as Marcus will stealth and open the door.
Okay. Roll me stealth.
Oof. Most creatures don't have good passive, but we'll see if that worked, and then he will slowly open the door. Did you guys just close the door behind me?
I accidentally closed the door.
This is like, I don't want. I changed my mind.
Someone's doing that.
God, my eyes desire closing so badly. Oh.
Why is the door not opening? There we go.
Close them.
Okay. As you open the door, I need you to... No. Nothing happened. As you kind of open up into another room, you see another congealed cauldron full of same sort of liquid, which you assume to be blood. There's like a human skull on the desk. What seems to be a plate and a knife. A smashed desk. So you can kind of see from your field of vision. 2 barrels.
I mean, and I'll just take a step in. Ha! I don't think this is the secret boss room we were all worried about.
Secret what?
Nothing.
Iron bookshelves, a bed that's kind of been slid to one side and scattered.
I'm gonna look in the cauldron.
It's congealed blood.
Gonna take a look in there.
It looks like congealed blood.
Marcus looks at the skull. I wonder if this skull is important to talk to.
Also, I don't know if anything's gonna happen sooner now, but like, do you think we could take a wee break because I need to get refill my water. I want to grab a snack.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I could just disappear if it's just gonna be like these checks and shit. But like, I don't know. I was just bringing that up because I didn't know if anybody else wanted to either.
Does anyone else want a break, or
I could take a $5 for a bathroom break.
yeah, we'll take 5.
Yeah. All right then. Let me turn off. Whoa.
I will also BRB.
Yeah, same.
Guys are so cautious. Like, what's going on?
I will take a torch and throw it in the blood.
It ignites. It wasn't blood. It was something. It was, I don't know, liquid thermite. That's not like
Liquid thermite.
yeah.
Gasoline. It was gasoline.
Joke's on you, it's just a disguised whoopee cushion.
It's actually an Oubliex.
This entire room is a whoopee cushion.
This whole campaign
is a whoopee cushion.
Hey, you're gonna be real scared when I catapult hundreds of whoopee cushions and screaming rocks at you later. Be prepared. That's all I can say. The music.
I'm back.
Same.
Hero.
Is your internet gonna be okay for tomorrow?
Maybe. You okay, Nikki?
Yeah, Storm just asked if my internet's gonna be okay for tomorrow. I just said I hope.
Yeah,
Might
that's
need
gonna
to
crap.
not stream.
I mean, again, I wish if I was there, I would have been more than happy to do the recording in case something went wrong, but...
Yeah, I mean, the recording still goes, even if I lose connection. It's just constantly flickering out of Roll20. Though I think my computer is able to handle Roll20 better, so maybe that'll be okay.
Yeah, it might be Foundry too. Foundry tends to seem to take more processing power.
Yeah.
It is because of this map.
I mean, even out of it, man. I even in the smaller
well,
maps,
yeah.
I noticed that when I was loading it on my, flawed desktop that still needs fixing, Foundry was a lot laggier than Roll20.
Well, mainly because you're connecting to my server, which means,
Yeah, we're only as
you
good
don't
as
like-
you are. So, Nikki, Foundry never. At least at your parents' house.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, so many horrible ghost monsters. I knew that ghost was going to possess Candy, though. I'm like, oh, no, I saw a ghost. And oh, no, Candy's walking forward.
She just heard the coast is clear, and she's like, okay.
No, what he really said was the ghost is clear.
No, what I said is the ghost is here!
The postman's here?
Candy's possessed.
The
Candy's
toast's in the rear. What's happening? As we play the telephone game.
He boasts to his peers?
Your posture is weird.
The end is near?
That should be a running gag for our group. Our group is just
the telephone game. Yeah,
yeah, the telephone game.
Oh, there is such a good telephone game part in Critical Role that I've watched, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh god, that's right. Yeah, when they were doing it, I can't remember what this game.
They're in a line.
Yeah.
It was like episode 3.
Something like that, yeah. And they telephone gamed it up, and they just ended up with something completely different.
Yeah. and then Mollymog just gives a weird face. He's like, okay. Thumbs up. Understood.
Well, I mean, I remember trying that back when I was in school to prove it right, and we went through 30 kids, and we came out with a completely different message.
Yeah, because the more people go through, especially with kids, the more they just want to fuck it up and mess around.
Mm-hmm.
True, and sometimes it is though you do just slightly mishear it and one word change and it goes all over the place though. Even if you're not trying to mess it up, it ends up that way.
Critical Role did this really cool thing where they record themselves doing like some sort of bit, and then it goes through multiple iterations and you hear it once and you have to do your own and copy the role play that they just did.
Speaking of which, you been keeping up with that there, Storm?
I finished the first campaign, finally.
Oh, jeez. I was referring to the second campaign, but yeah.
Getting through it. I'm on episode 7.
Fair enough.
So
yeah, only 100 episodes to go to catch up.
Yeah, it took me 4 years to finish the first campaign. It's going to take me another 4 years to fucking...
Probably more, man.
Well, to get me through to what they're at currently, because it's roughly the same amount of episodes that they had fucking...
Yeah, and I think they're only like level 12 right now, so they're about... If you use campaign 1 as an example, they're probably, as far as like level go, they're about where they were at like episode 10, 12 in first season.
Yeah.
Mind you, though, I am super psyched to see their Critical Role show, though.
I am very excited.
And I get to be a first-time viewer because I donated.
Nice.
Which, when it does come up, I am going to definitely have a movie watch party for everybody to join me for a stream. If you're interested in that.
Definitely.
I got early access.
I'm gonna investigate this over here.
Okay. Or investigation. The bookshelf?
Yeah.
Oh, are we all back?
I
And
think
then
we're
we're
just
just
missing
missing
Judah, but as far as
Judah.
investigation rules go, I suppose we can.
Yeah.
I mean, like Judah said, don't worry about waiting for him.
Got it.
I don't know, +6 to this. Why am I doing so bad on that?
A lot of the texts seem like they've just kind of rotted away due to time. Parchment's not really holding up. Doesn't seem like there's all too much.
Marcus will check out this over here, I guess, with investigation, because why not?
In terms of like looking at the parchment that's falling apart,
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. It's even less than
Mike.
that.
sorry.
I rolled.
What was that, Brian?
Would my calligrapher supplies the proficiency help in any way?
They're pretty hard. Like there's not much left of them.
Yeah,
They're
so
not.
it's not like
Yeah, it's not really
anything I can restore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I recognize what's going on with the arcane shit in here?
Not really. There's not much to tell.
Can we burn this place down?
I mean, it's an underground asylum. I don't know if there's much we can burn.
Okay, then we put rocks over the front and just throw fire shit in here. The smoke will kill everything in here, and if there's ghosts, we'll.
Isn't that
No
kind of
one-
the
no one
point?
can
Everything in here is already dead?
I was attacked by spiders.
Oh, fair.
Which you've noticed have not entered anywhere past that trapped hallway. You don't see any webs at all.
I suppose drowning could always work.
Candy takes
I
a
don't think there's
Ed-
anything in here, guys.
Candy was what, Nikki?
It just takes a seat on the bed, listening to the conversation.
Oh, I mean, we still gotta figure. I mean, we were sent here for a reason, still, right? I mean, we gotta find out what it is.
Maybe they should have told us.
I mean, that was Einar's. He was the one talking to her. I mean, Einar, do you remember?
I'm gonna use the statue because I'm pretty sure it's a new day. Since we last used it. I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the statue out. Demir, I don't know if this thing has signal, but we're at this place. There's a strange pentagram thing drawn in this room, but what exactly do we need to do?
There's a pause. Nothing.
Well, I guess signal's bad, guys. I haven't gotten an answer.
Wait, so did we come in here not knowing what we're supposed to do?
More or less.
She basically said that the way to
Enhance our powers.
enhance our powers to go investigate. There's many areas scattered across the world, but the closest one.
And there's something in here that will make us stronger.
Can I arcana this symbol? Just
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me Arcana and disadvantage.
see if I can infer what might happen with this.
That's not bad.
With a 15, and with not much other information, it seems like it was some sort of ritual. But from what you can tell, you don't know whether if it was completed, you don't know. But there was something going on in this room.
Can everyone look at this?
Yeah, no, Marcus. I have I have a really terrible idea.
Are you planning to step inside the circle that could be easily designed to summon some sort of creature from beyond the other dimensions?
Not step in it, no, but you see this wonderful cauldron?
Wait a
Yeah.
moment. Do you think I might
We
be able to do
dump
something?
it on there. Yes, you can do what you want. I'm not going to do it yet.
Then in that instance,
Maybe one of these bodies here knows what this is about. Damien, could you try asking one of them?
Yeah.
I think that would be good.
Evelyn will take off the glove of her hand, and she'll bring her finger closer to the area. Does it react at all?
Nope.
Then
I wonder what happens if we light the candles.
I think. I don't know, but I have the feeling that we're supposed to make our own ones.
Like pentagrams?
Or, well, this one has the symbol of this
Sloth.
specific sin. Well, not just sloth, but of this one person who was the sin of sloth.
I don't really have a symbol.
Well,
Perhaps
this
you
wasn't
have
made by that person. This was made by someone else.
Someone worshipping him.
we remember Alexander had wings, and well, all I have is this. And she slides the glove back on. Maybe you haven't found yours yet.
Damien is gonna.
Talking about a symbol, not a physical feature.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that.
Damien's gonna what?
I don't. Do I know the symbol of the omen that applies to me? Like of this from this era, like of that symbol was relevant.
Roll me a disadvantage history check.
Wouldn't it just be normal because you have the fox's cunning? Or did that...
That
think
would
it
have
would've
passed.
passed.
It's been hours. Yeah,
I
we
guess
took a
that
short
expired,
rest.
yeah.
You don't know of the symbol, but you know of the person, and that the one known as the flayed scientist. They were known as specifically the worst of them all.
Oh, don't like that. I don't like any of this. But
The flayed scientist.
I'm guessing they share something in common, which was a desire for knowledge. So, Davis is gonna
The
go.
only thing I could think of...
Dave's gonna go to a corner.
And
Take a piece of paper out, and maybe not with blood, but with ink, design his own, not pentagram, but like, like I don't know if he would have like some kind of symbol in like within a ritual circle of some kind.
Okay.
What do I imagine if Candy tried to do theirs? It would just be a smiley face.
No, it's a cupcake.
Basically. It'd be smiley face.
A smiley facing... A cupcake with a smiley face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine people in the dark corners of the world making pentagrams with smiling cupcakes in it.
With rainbows in the back and hearts.
Yeah, the real hard part is that you have to use rainbow ink for it.
Yep.
But to do it
Just because
properly, you
one
need the
thing
horn of a
better-
unicorn for the pen.
I hate it here.
Praise be to their god, Candy.
You have to
Well-
sacrifice your favorite stuffed animal.
The only thing I can think of doing is talk to one of these corpses here, check the other door, or spill this cauldron on this symbol.
That's
Or
what I
step
was
into
trying
the
to
symbol.
say.
That's
Check the
That's
other
the only
door.
things I can think of.
Let's check the
well,
other door first, just in case. I mean,
Everyone will walk over to it in case she needs to unlock it. Is it locked?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Alright, well. It's time to make an attempt.
While this is happening, Damon's gonna poke his
Hey!
prick his finger with one of his ink pens.
Okay.
And just to see what happens, put the drop of blood on his symbol.
Nothing happens.
Great. Okay, that's not it. Or I'm doing it wrong.
I wouldn't fiddle with that anymore if I were you.
The door swings open after you manage to get it open.
Hello.
Well, not swings open, but you've unlocked.
Another following door. Would you
let
like
us
to
with
lead the
these
way?
corridors with doors upon doors.
I don't know, Ceiling Master, you tell me.
That's how buildings work.
A lot of buildings have a door that's just a hallway with another door. Don't they usually have like offshoots in those doors?
I think asylums probably don't.
Perhaps it's in case somebody gets out from the other side, they can lock
Yeah.
the door, making it harder to escape.
Candy, are you coming?
Yep, coming. Hops off, follows.
Should we see if the door's locked? I mean, I'm good opening it, but
Well, sure, I'll check.
Storm, you should have moved me again.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Is
Thank
this
you.
door locked as well?
Yep.
Fuck! Stop! I can only make so many skill checks.
We'll make
I
all
can-
the skill checks.
Just don't laugh at me. Fuck.
I can try. I can learn how to use them for a bit.
You unlock it?
I'm too flawless. Everyone will step back and let Marcus take the wheel.
okay, everybody behind the walls. Marcus will stealth.
Okay.
Hey, not bad, not bad.
Oh, didn't mean to close that. Ooh, spooky.
Marcus will enter the room
Door
and
slams by itself.
slowly creak the door open.
You see a smaller room with another gargoyle staring right at you.
Marcus will step back. So, there's another one of them gargoyles that probably breathes fire in there. And I think I saw another door.
Well,
Now-
before we go that way, I mean,
You really want to spill the blood upon the altar, don't you?
no,
I
I'm
can-
asking what we're doing. We're gonna ask one of these bodies here if they know what this is. We got kind of a 50-50 chance, I think. 'Cause either this was done while they were all here or after they were all dead. Do any
I'm
of these
guess-
guys look like they were cultists in
No.
dress? No. Or we can just keep exploring.
I mean, the other way to look at it is, I mean, Damien's only got so many of them spells left. Do we want to blow it on that?
There's something we don't know will work.
What do you call it? I could do a ritual to try to figure out exactly what the pentagram or the blood thing is, but
You think you
things
might
I'd
be able
have
to
to touch
identify
it. Yeah, but I'd have to touch it. And that seems like a possibly bad thing.
Do you want me to touch it first?
I don't think that'll help.
I think we should exhaust our less risky options before we do something like that.
So, the other door.
Right.
Okay, well, who's gonna... Anybody want to see if there's any way to deactivate that fire-breathing trap, or am I just gonna take another blast?
Well, I mean, you
Sure, I
can
can
open.
check.
You said there was another door. Maybe you can open that door.
Sure, but, I mean... I can...
Rhea, do you think you might be able to check for traps?
Well, I'm concerned that the tile right behind the first door going in there is going to be the one that's trapped.
That's fair.
Check that as well.
And since Marcus is on the ceiling, he doesn't have to worry about floor traps unless this one's ceiling trapped, but...
I can't help but feel like we're overcomplicating things.
So we tend to do?
I already walked through there in order to unlock the second door.
He means
Not
the door...
talking about that room.
He's talking about this
Right.
room here. Like, past the first door.
Well, how about this? And she's going to walk basically underneath Marcus. Marcus, could you open the door?
Sure. Be careful. And he's gonna, on the ceiling, go here. Does the door look locked?
Mm-hmm.
This is locked.
I think we should just cast Identify. If something comes out to fight us, we're gonna have to fight it eventually, regardless, right? What's the point of going out there and more of us getting hurt? We'll just end up being weaker when if we have to fight anything here.
Fair enough. I guess it can't hurt to try touching it and identify it. Everybody take positions, though, just in case.
All right. I personally was wondering to see if there were any more of these things, right? There could be more.
Well, that's fair, but I mean, if we can identify it to see anything about it, then that's something, right? I mean, I kind of agree with Damien here.
Would you rather me do it, Damien, or?
You can cast Identify?
We had to figure out things somehow before you were here.
I mean, I was planning on doing it as a ritual anyway, so...
Oh, right. I just know that, well, you haven't exactly had the best track record, being down here.
Yeah, well, first time for everything.
That moment when it's just circle of death.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna
Don't fucking make
walk
me
down and just touch it.
As you start
And
to
touches.
ritual cast
Okay.
Identify, as you're touching it, you figure that there's not actually anything to identify from this.
Huh.
What?
This isn't mad. It's inert.
Oh!
I could try to identify the that.
Maybe it needs fresh
Stuff.
blood.
Yeah, but the thing is, this isn't.
You know, we might be overcomplicating it. It is possible it's just a picture.
I mean,
I don't. It's very intricate and
I know,
purposeful.
you can try the cauldron.
I mean, like, religions do that, right? Just, like, they have symbols that necessarily aren't magical in themselves, right?
Want me to tip the cauldron on it?
With one condition, do you think we could just check this room next to us, please?
Sure. I mean, the door's locked, though. And
I'll go through.
there's the trap. And... what happens? Anything?
Absolutely nothing.
As you
And that-
step on the,
Yep, I knew it!
I need you to make a dex save.
Understood.
Do you close the door
I knew
behind
it
you?
was- I did not.
Dex saves.
Oh, I hate that little cone.
As a roaring blast of fire. This time it's not just a bolt, it is a gush of flame.
Of course it
streaking
is.
right past hitting
It
over here.
is. Of course it is. 1 second, let me... I'm fumbling on this sheet as per usual.
Taking 5 points of fire damage.
I love it here.
It's not that bad.
As the blast of fire just engulfs past before it stops.
Marcus just peeks through. Your hair's a bit frizzled.
She just blinks twice. And it
Missing an
looks for a
eyebrow.
moment like she's gonna say something, but she doesn't.
At least it was the Dexty ones who went in.
Mm-hmm. Alright, attempting to unlock the other door.
Run me a thief's soul check.
I fucking knew it was the next step. I knew it. I felt it in my soul.
You know what you should do? You know what I'm gonna do one of these days? I'm gonna make a dungeon like this.
And
The
it's
door's
all just...
gonna be the door's gonna be locked, and I'm gonna have one of you unlock it, and you're gonna open it up, and it's just gonna be a picture of one of the smiling titans from Attack on Titan on the other side.
Oh,
I hate
right
it.
there in front of it.
I hate it.
God damn it.
Oh, that's a 9.
Oof.
Trying to get at it takes you a bit of time.
Hey,
This is... yeah.
I messaged you something.
Okay. Yeah, you can try again.
While she's doing that, can I take one of my torches, dip it in the coagulated blood, and just wait to hold it over this circle? I guess I'll wait to do that until we know. Never mind. Actually, I will light a torch and put it in one of the sconces. How about that? So there's light in this room.
Alright. With that 22, you're able to unlock it.
Evelyn will look over towards Marcus and with a courteous bow just gestures towards the door.
Oh, got it.
And will step away.
Marcus will stealth.
Okay.
Ooh, invisible.
I got a gold on it being another hallway with another door.
Probably. Yep. Except that door's open because I can see through it.
As you can see that the door is slightly creaked open, and what you can see is this purple light kind of shining down into the hallway, just slightly peeking through the slight crack open in the door.
There's another hallway down here. I'm just gonna take a peek inside. Get everybody ready.
Damien's is gonna be making like a repeat of the previous like ritual circle with a unique symbol on it that he did.
Okay.
With his
So-
pen now.
Marcus peeks his head in. Okay.
Lit a torch and put it in one of the sconces, by the way.
You see him... yeah. You see a much cleaner room and a kind of like collapsed like body of someone on the side next to the chair. This entire room is just, there's purple across the what seems to be these altars with skulls set on either side of them. There is the bed itself. There's a chamberlain pot with rather old, murky water. And at the opposite end, you just see like this kind of platform with these 3 purple rings that kind of slowly pulse. And pulse.
Now this is just for my own sake. Is that a chandelier in the center, or is that
That
a...
is a chandelier, yeah.
Oh, goody. Marcus is going to have so much fun with that. So Marcus will look over. I see the lying down. Does that look like there's flesh on that woman, or am I looking at another skeleton?
It's another skeleton.
Okay, perfect. Marcus will look at that, nod his head, and goes, okay. And he's going to sneak back to the party. Okay, so there's all kinds of spooky shit in that room, but I think we found our prime candidate for talking to.
Yeah, sure. Just 1 second, and she kneels down for a moment and checks to make sure that that fucking pressure plate has been dealt with.
Yeah, no, it's not resetting back.
Wonderful. Fucking
Who wants to go in first? Because it's a bit of a tiny room, so marching order's kind of important. Einar just walks past. It's just okay, Einer's got this.
I can go next.
She's tiny as well, so she'll go next.
Huh. Isn't this just
Purple.
very purple?
Evelyn takes a peek
Extremely
around,
purple.
and then
You see the sconces on the side of the room. There's this kind of small purple flickering flame, magical seemingly, as it just kind of like slowly flickers and
I am going to slowly step into the room, ready to cast Uvar if needed.
nothing happens.
Is that a chandelier or
Yes,
something on the floor?
that's a
Wow.
chandelier. Yeah, Marcus already.
Can I Arcana what this thing is? I'm thinking it's a teleport pad.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Y'all go step forward. Hello.
You're not quite able to tell.
Certainly magical. That is certainly magical.
Well, I think
This is a place.
I'm guessing
I think-
that lady on the floor
think-
probably knows what that is.
I see that.
Hmm.
I see it.
You see it.
You have no secrets from me, room.
As you go to look over there, you find what seems to be a chest that's just kind of underneath the desk itself. And the desk itself has a clattering. I forgot to actually put the thing on the desk. But there's a clattering of different like parchments, books, a variety, like a skull, a variety of different items just kind of scattered across the desk. Out in the open, you see a set of scribe candles that seem to be flickering with this slight blue color and this orange color. They seem to be like kind of coupled together. And you can see like this kind of other weird eye, just kind of this glass eye that kind of looks among the parchments.
Can I do an Arcana check for the same thing that Einar did?
Yeah.
I suppose Evelyn would like to try as
Sad.
well. This is my aesthetic, after all.
What was that? Sorry.
Could I try as well?
Yeah.
Let's see. Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
F.
Big oof. None of you are quite able to tell what exactly.
This is a club room.
This.
Can I
Or-
check and see if there's anything around the room of interest?
Yeah, same.
Investigation.
What is this?
Can you roll my investigation?
13 from you, Candy.
Okay.
What are you asking, I know? That seems like a painting. And the painting appears to be of a kind of figure, seemingly of a kind of like this kind of wraith-like form. He's got this like skull type mask, and it's glowing blue on its back. He's wearing this black trench coat, and on its back it's a bow.
I just have to ask, because it is Marcus. How good is this painting?
It's kind of decayed over time.
I think that's the thundering who's done it.
I'm belatedly remembering I have something that would have been useful for a lot of this journey.
Detect magic.
My magic, yeah. Could I use that in here?
You get sure. As you use detect magic, you get a lot of like a very high energy ping from this pedal, like this kind of platform here that's kind of going in this purple. You get a lot of magical pings from the desk as well.
She will go to the desk.
I can throw a hammer into this thing and see if it goes away.
Investigating, you find that the set of candles and the eye is magical. And there is, well, the chest that was spotted underneath the desk.
The candles in the eye are magical?
Mm-hmm.
After having used her lingering magic where her eyes kind of took on this white glow and kind of looked and immediately snapped in the direction of the desk, they kind of blink back to normal and she goes over to it. It's just like,
guys, the eye here and the candles are magic.
And as you all continue to linger in this room, you start to feel this, like, heavy sensation. As if you're feeling... The weight is slowly starting to increase, and you're feeling as if you're feeling heavier.
Does anybody feel heavier?
Yeah, gotta admit it's a bit odd.
You might not want to be on the ceiling, Marcus.
It's okay. If I fall, I'm okay. I fall like a feather.
Well, maybe, unless we're getting heavier.
I wonder, are you feeling heavier upwards or downwards?
To be downwards. I mean, like, these shoes don't reverse gravity. They're sticky.
I suppose.
What if you fall out of them?
Well, I mean, I did jump off a roof to test earlier, remember? I'm pretty good at heights right now.
Well, I see we have two options at this point. Either I step into this ringy thing, or we talk to the dead lady.
Candy, what'd you find over there?
Magic candles and a magic eye?
That sounds promising. We can identify those.
I think it might be easier to just ask this person what they are.
What happens if they lie?
What do they gain out of that?
I don't know. Vindictiveness? I mean, these apparently are cultists who worship the possible cultists who worship, sloth.
Candy's gonna hold up, lean towards Damien, hold up a hand towards her mouth to whisper. It's just like,
in all honesty, do you just really want to talk to a dead person?
I kind of want to see what it's like, yeah.
Got it.
She gives a nod at that. Just like,
guys, I really think we should try it. I mean, it seems like a good idea.
I mean, I'm not against the idea.
Also, to be fair, we are omens. It wouldn't be much for us to say that we're here to finish what was started, but first we need to know how far along they got and what these were used for.
Everyone's just gonna sit in the bed.
Did
anyone pick up the chest?
Marcus would see the chest. Marcus, there's a chest here too. Do we want to look at that?
Sure, open it up.
It's locked.
I'm gonna choke you.
Just break the lock. Just break
with my hands.
I mean, if you want, Miss Evelyn, I can take a crack at it with those thieves' tools.
From what you can tell, someone really doesn't want anyone to be in.
Yeah, stares at Storm. Nah. Well, Evelyn will look over towards Marcus. It's just like, I mean, sure, if you would like. Just don't break any of it.
Sure. Marcus will make an unskilled check with the thieves' tools.
Okay.
13.
Takes you a while, but you're unable to unlock it.
Unable or able?
Unable.
Can't seem to quite get the knack of it.
A little bit more twisting, a little bit more turning, and then a lot less moving. You're kind of jittery, surprisingly. Let me try.
Okay. Easily. And inside you see that there's a scattering of a few kind of gold pieces that are kind of like pushed out of the coin purse. You see slight bits of platinum in there as well. You also see the small little compartment. It's all in like this velvet box where everything's kind of contained. Aside from and like on the like the underside of the lid, there's like this small display where it's kind of this fitted bow that's just kind of rested in there. You see this small little slot for a vial of some sort of black liquid, and in the like side compartment, what seems to be some sort of pan flute pipes.
What was the last part?
Pan flute pipes.
Pan flute pipes. Understood. What do you think these would be here for?
Well, maybe the person here was a bard.
She kind of looks around this area.
Ask.
I suppose. Well, go ahead. If you were going to cast that spell, it'd be better time than any.
Okay. Here goes.
I think at this point, Evelyn would just take off both of her gloves and just kind of shove them into her back pocket.
Okay.
Do we want to identify that any of that stuff while he's doing that too?
Sure. What is this over here? The water thing?
Let's just say water.
So we found magic, and we found a magic eye, magical candles, and I'm guessing it's possible that pan flute is magical.
5 of the items are magical.
Yeah.
5 of the fuck. Evelyn just looks over towards Candy like, where? Which? Do you know?
Looks up for what?
Like,
cost.
Does she know where the items are? Like with a normal like? Okay, yeah. Then yeah, Evelyn will just move to them. I guess starting with the pan flute.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So while you do that, Damien is casting his Speak of Dead spell, and you watch as the body.
Oh no, never mind.
As you kind of casting it over burning the incense for the body, there's a slight pause, and you almost think that it's not working as nothing happens, and then you slowly see the body kind of shake, almost like it's being animated by some sort of janky marionette, as it just kind of slowly starts to almost mechanically sit up as the breath of life comes into it, and its jaw just kind of unhinges a little before like readjusts back, and it just looks over towards Damien, and you hear a
Damien is like a bit.
Can of peanuts and watches.
He's like a bit shocked at this for a bit, just to like see it, and then takes a breath and says, "What was the pentagram with the symbol of the son of sloth out there for?"
There's a slight pause, as if somewhat hesitant, before you just hear.
Can you say that again a little louder?
Return.
Return. That I don't like the sound of that. Okay. How can omens like us make things like that?
Through power. Through power.
Hey, fuck this person.
That's necrophilia.
How do we use these items? And he'll gesture at the 5 magical ones.
Attunement.
Which ones are important for the ritual of power?
Let me do a quick check. 9.
Ask her what this thing is, and he points at the 3 circles.
Okay, he'll ask that next. What do those 3 circles do?
The 3. Oh. The head kind of turns over and then looks back towards you. For you. I believe that's the 5th question.
Yeah.
As it starts to go rigid and shake before it just kind of collapses onto the floor.
Well, I guess I'll step through it first. If I don't come back, 5 minutes.
He tells you
Another
you're
5.
not gonna come back anyway.
DM the pan flute.
In that time, the pan flute are pipes of haunting.
What?
Configure the permission to be observer. If you look in items.
Oh, wait. Search items. Pipes of haunt. Ooh. Proficient.
Basically, it's pipes that you can basically play a tune to frighten.
Oh, that's
creatures.
wonderful.
Like that was just made for you.
That's my aesthetic.
I'm gonna. What are the other items?
Candles, an eye, a bow, and a vial of black liquid with like
Is
this
there
kind of
bow
skull.
for your hair? Or
No, it's a bow, like a bow and arrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's the ribbon of immunity from Final Fantasy.
Do I?
Then I guess Evelyn will move about to look at the others as well.
Okay. What's next?
There was the float. The what? Looks back at Candy.
The candles, the eye, and then the little pedestal up there.
I guess we'll go for the pedestal. That sounds interesting.
The pedestal?
Or
That's where the 3 circles are.
Oh,
The separate
Yeah.
thing.
that's not something you'll be able to get with an
Yeah.
identify spell.
couldn't identify? Huh.
It's like a portal.
Okay.
Well,
She smacks her forehead. Why didn't we ask her about this?
We did.
we did. That was
What
our
did she
last
say?
question.
Again?
It's for you.
We asked what it was for, and she said for you. So I suppose we gotta step into it.
I'm guessing even though I cast a spell, I don't know if she meant for I'm guessing Brian is guessing she meant for for you, collective you. But Damien Damon wants to know, like, if there's any way he could figure out if it was like specifically for him.
Was she looking at anybody in specific when she said that?
She did a glance over.
Wait.
Everyone, just
like over everyone, like a wide sweep.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
Candy will hop on up.
Is she
I'm
standing
Right.
on?
What's that?
initiative. I
you
already
both-
said he was going there.
Damn it.
Aina and Candy is standing on it.
Yeah.
Before we do that, we should grab all the items,
Yeah.
Got
and
it.
Damon's gonna grab the eye.
Evelyn will grab the candles and what else?
A vial and a bow.
A vial and a bow. Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
There's 5 magic items and 6 of us.
Actually, how about this? Damien, do you want to just quickly identify these with me?
You better
I
add a
don't-
Ray in there, and that'd make 3.
Right.
Bus is
Yeah.
leaving, or I should say, carriage is leaving, guys.
Aina, have you stepped on it? Or
Candy and Arnar did.
at what point? Like now?
Yeah, immediately.
Who stepped on it first?
I feel like
That'd be big, man.
as soon as Einar saw Candy heading to it, he just would have got on there. He was right next to it.
Okay, so
Oh.
Aina, as you step on it, you feel this sun like pull, and your eye flashes. The one that's usually flashing blue, it starts to flash really, really fast, like on and off, and suddenly your form is disappeared, and it disappears from the room.
Candy hops on next.
You next, you feel the heart tattoo that you have starts flashing really brightly through your clothes, and you too also disappear.
We should have figured what these were before people started disappearing.
True enough, but a little late for that. Marcus will drop from the roof and land.
Great.
Marcus, same thing. Your hands start flashing brightly, even past. Like the light is so intense that it goes past through the gloves, and you too also disappear.
Cool. So we're just gonna leave and keep these, right?
I'm beginning to think that might be the best choice.
I'm gonna cast
Everyone will
Identify on the eye.
Evelyn will just
10 minutes
turn-
or immediately?
Sorry, just immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll also do this with the, I guess, the candles.
Okay. I
I
will.
like how you guys are so worried about these items.
There you go.
Worried? No, we want to know what we can take and what's cursed.
There you go.
No.
The Eye of the Bookworm and the set of Secret Scribe candles.
Is this like? I don't need to take my eye out and put it in, right?
No. No.
I kind of wish I did.
No.
Damon
Alright.
would have hated
Shot
it,
a
but
gun.
I kind of wish.
Alright, Sasuke.
Evelyn would have, I
So-
guess, handed the bow over towards Ray if she wanted to do this as well.
Oh yeah.
That's a noise.
What just happened? It's not the
That's
time.
me.
for
My
this.
brain's just not working.
Are you identifying or?
Why is your base setting hentai?
I don't know.
That's fair.
That is a bow of mind thievery.
Hmm?
Nani?
Are
We
you guys
really-
all-
Like pick the
that's
right ones
far.
for us.
Are you all stepping on the portal?
After I guess
They're-
all of them are seen and whatnot. I mean, there's still a vial. I guess.
Yeah, there's still a vial, but I mean,
Drink
the
it.
three of you have
No
used,
balls.
and they've
Yeah.
literally just disappeared. So I mean, you have 6 seconds that have passed, and they're not around.
It takes a minute to
Everyone will
identify, even if you cast it.
yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So
Oh.
yeah, no. Evelyn will just pocket the vial in that instance and just, all right, come on, you have to chase after these guys.
Okay. As you each step through, your gloves blink, Rhea. Same
I go
as
last.
okay. Evelyn, your finger, the light shines through your glove as you step through. Damien, your mark blinks as well, vividly, and as you step through, and Rhea,
Where's his
your
mark?
gloves.
No,
Damien,
you weren't there.
yeah, you weren't there.
Bitch, you said it blinks.
Yeah, but you stepped first, and then it was Damien.
Yeah, everything's happening at the same time.
The three of you,
Hard of ass.
Candy, Marcus, and Einar, you feel yourself being pulled through this dark purple void, and everything around just seems slightly weightless, as if you're just being pulled through like this, some sort of astral projection, and you find yourself being held in place suddenly. You look around and you don't see anyone near you, and you watch as you see sort of figures kind of gathered around, and they all kind of be talking to each other in very hushed voices, hard for you to hear. And slowly, they just kind of walk on by, and you see images kind of flash up, and then a row of statues appear. Each of these seemingly, to those who know of the Kaisen Wars, which is pretty much anyone with much knowledge of common folklore. You would see statues of these seven.
Hello. Hello.
Oh?
Hello. Hello. The tonal change. That's a whore.
I knew that was coming. I saw that pick. I'm like, I'm waiting for it. Yeah, like, yeah, that was
I'm glad I
happening.
delivered.
Guessing that one's not the flayed scientist.
I,
Something's telling me.
he may not be flayed, but he sure is shredded.
He could grate cheese.
As you can kind of see the statues of each of them, and you slowly start to see that it's slowly starting to crack, as if the statues themselves, and there's something deeper within, they're shining, each of different colored lights. As it just kind of begins to, like, as you're just watching, the rest of you come in and kind of see this happen before you. And slowly the sound of the cracking just continues before the statues disappear from your eyes, and you still can continue hearing the crumbling and cracking of these statues, as if something is breaking out from within them. And then the vision goes dark, and you find yourself just kind of waiting there. And for a moment, you're wondering, when does it end? As the slow bit of light slowly starts to drift in, and you can start to see this kind of purplish void space, and a dim figure before you, before each of you, ranging from various sizes depending on who you are, and there's a vague sense of familiarity, as if you deep down you know it's something that's has a greater tie to everything. And as you kind of, your eyes slowly start to adjust from the light shifting in, I'm gonna go ahead and end the session there.
Nice.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna fucking do that. I